Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 89 of Ahwa, ladies and gentlemen. We're literally 10 episodes away from 100 episodes. Damn, we've been going for a long time. What an absolutely iconic, thing that we've built together, of course, with this community, with these incredible people. Big up to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Oh my God, Hussam, you're late. I was here the whole time. I'm going to introduce the whole panel and you see exactly who's late. There you are. There you are. Hashtag blame Hussam, as per usual. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football if you're yet to do so. This is episode 89, so there's going to be one special episode. You get me? Love to every single one of you guys. Big up to everyone who's supported us. This is you watching us. You get me? I just wanted to hit this X button and this like button. Look at the stinky numbers right here. 80 likes, 300 people. Yalla, let's get the likes up. So introducing first and foremost, first of all, by the way, today, we're going to be talking about Luiz Diaz finally leaving Liverpool Football Club. We're going to be talking about the Man Utd situation, and we're going to be talking about Douglas Luiz to the Arsenal. So those are the three topics that we have picked out today. And listen, welcome to Ahwa. We're here to vibe, you get me? Speaking of vibes, Marwan Fellaini from Wish is here, you get me? Everyone's favorite United fan on this platform. The biggest fraud in the universe. Show him a bit of technique and he's already better than everyone who has no technique. Man like Ahmed is in the building. How are you doing, Ahmed, man?
Big up, man. Big up. Nah, thanks for having me on. Listen, I see bare rivals, by the way, trying to banter my club, man. They haven't got a clue what's going on. Just let it play out, man. Let it play out. Listen, like I said, I'm gonna be getting a haircut soon. Hopefully, I'm getting one soon, man. But yeah,
I don't think you should. I think you should grow it even longer.
Seriously, even bigger.
Yeah, why not? Just go all out.
Shall I just go all out, bro? I'm getting. Someone was calling me Cucurella, by the way, the other day.
Yeah, okay, keep going. Keep going.
Now,
might actually get to Fellaini's level. Fellaini.
Bro, Fellaini, man. That's crazy.
Hey, he played for Belgium, to be fair, scored in the World Cup. You get me? Not that bad of a career.
He's a decent player, man. He's not too bad. Better than McTominay. I'll take him over McTominay.
Everyone's better than McTominay. That ain't that difficult. Joining us next on the channel, of course, everyone's favorite Lebanese representative, Yaqub, here to give every Arsenal fan the headache of his life. And, you get me, he's back from paternity leave, so he'll be joining us more often on these streams. Jacob's spot will never ever be replaced. He's him. You get me? So, Himi Spurs of America is in the building. How are you doing, Jacob?
Assalamu alaikum, y'all. Assalamu alaikum, y'all in the chat.
Alaikum salam.
Hope y'all are doing well. What a blessed day. What a blessed day. How's everybody doing?
Amazing.
I had an intro all planned out. I had a whole spiel I was going to say when you brought me in, but you know what? I just forgot. Oh, yeah, it was Ahmed, you need to cut your hair.
Bro, I'm conflicted, by the way. I don't know whether to cut it.
Coming from you, you have even longer hair than him.
Well, that's why I said it. There can only be one of us. And
listen,
you're climbing
I
the ranks.
I tried the short hair, man. It didn't look nice. I don't like it.
Honestly, I hate short hair on myself.
Only be one
so
person
I always
with long hair. It's gonna be me. That's what he's saying. Fraud.
No. In all seriousness, never cut it. Never bow down to the man. They want you to look like a corporate shrill. Don't do it. They want you to look like the next lawyer to represent Donald Trump. Don't do it. All right. I want you to not look at me when you need a model citizen. That's my goal. So keep the hair growing, man.
Fairs.
Now, big up, man. Big up.
Joining us as well, everyone's favorite corrupt judge. Hashtag corrupt judge Mo is in the building. You get me? Rocking his Gucci shirt. We all know it's made in China. Man like Mo is in the building. How are you doing, Mo, man?
Alhamdulillah. What is Gucci shirt? What are you talking about?
There you are.
My man doesn't even know Gucci. He's making fun of me wearing Gucci.
I wouldn't have it, Mo, innit?
Are you rich
Where's
shaming me
Gucci
right
from?
now?
You look like an Armani guy to me, rather than Gucci.
I am more of an Armani.
I think Gucci's from Italy.
Yes. I like.
I'll be honest with you. You are right, though. I've never bought a Gucci shirt my whole life. I've never spent money on brands like that at all, ever. No point.
You don't need to.
Yeah. See, it's better. Anything else you want to say? Since you're being fashionista.
Yes. Ahmed is like saying. Ahmed, you're saying. Yeah, I tried the short hair. I don't look good. You think you look good now?
Bro, nah, you can't. Bro, it's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Why do you not like it, Mo? You don't like it?
Well, I like it. I'm not gonna get married to you, so it's me liking it or not liking it, I think it can mix a difference, bro. I think it makes a difference. Yeah,
Look at
Man
your
said
work.
I'm not gonna
like
be your wife.
you think if I say I like it, if I say I don't like it, would you cut your hair tomorrow if I say I don't like it?
If you said you don't like it, then I still wouldn't cut it. But I'm just intrigued,
Exactly. So it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter to you then.
bro.
Fairs. And now that Jacob's back, his son is running today, but we have a replacement. This guy is,
You know what they say, those kids, they run away from home. You got to just wait for them to return. Eventually, he'll run out of money and food and clothes, and he'll return back to his safe abode. He'll return home. Big up Saad, Saad's football corner.
Joining us on the
Saddest
channel
football
today
corner I've ever seen.
is a guy that will give Jacob a headache as well. You got me? They will go punch for punch, swing for swing. It's going to be one hell of a stream. The replacement of Saad today, he's going to step up just like Reece Nelson did against Bournemouth, score a goal in the 90th minute. He was here on the channel yesterday and he cooked the shit out of Chelsea as well and Man United. Man like Dayo is in the building. How are you doing, Dayo, man?
I'm doing very well.
There you are.
How is everybody doing? I came here for one person only tonight.
Mm.
If you guys can hear me. Hamza, come out. Hamza, come out wherever you are. Hamza, bring yourself here. Stop running. Today, we cook you, or I will cook you.
You know who literally just called me? Hamza. I swear. Yes, Hamza.
Hey guys, sorry man.
Yeah.
I just arrived home.
You just arrived home.
Look, I just arrived home.
Hamza, you know there's
Yeah.
510 people in the chat waiting for you.
Ah shit.
We're going to cook Hamza today.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch on my thing. I apologize. It's unlike me. I don't
It's
do this.
unlike you. It's unlike you to be late. It's unlike you to be early, Hamza.
Listen, I was just worried. Tomorrow the investigation starts for the City
There you are.
versus the Premier League. So
There you
I
are.
was nervous. Let me.
Habibi, how long you need to switch on laptop and
5
because
5 minutes. I'm just switch it on. 5 minutes. I'm starting.
okay, because you know why? Because Dayo is already threatening you.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
Yeah, Dayo is on violence. You have to come prepared right now. Switch on your laptop
Okay.
and yalla.
Okay.
Imagine even Ziad is here before you. Can you imagine? What a shame.
That's
What
shame.
a shame. He was in 12th place and he's here before you.
A Europa Conference League player.
Yeah, he was there before you. Can you imagine?
What a shame. What
There
a
you are.
shame.
There you are. Yalla, see you in 5 minutes. The link is in the group chat.
See.
Yalla.
See.
Fraud. Sam, you're late. See, I told you it ain't me. It's never me, bro. And finally, Kiwi Merchant is here.
Why
before
do you
Hamza
lie?
arrived.
Why do you lie? It was you. Don't lie.
How was it me when I added all four of
Don't
you? to
lie.
each other?
Don't lie. Guys,
Okay.
who was late? We could have started with that, Hamza. Who was late? Ahmed, why you have this smile on your face, Ahmed? Answer the
I was
question.
calling
I
Hamza.
wasn't
and
late.
calling Ziad.
Okay, don't
my
smile.
life, yeah.
Ask. No. I'm gonna ask Ahmed. Who was late? Who was the problem with the stream? Now
He's
start
not
with
even
that.
here, bro. Here, Ziad. Yalla, where's Hamza?
Ahmed, who was the problem with this stream not starting?
How
at
is
the
it
time?
my fault?
What? Can I?
Listen. All I'm saying, I was the earliest. Mo was there, and Dayo was there,
Jacob was
here,
there.
by the way.
and Jacob was
Fourth-
there.
No, I was here. I came here. I spoke to Ahmed and I told him when you start, I'm gonna come here. I was here.
Yeah, yeah,
Sam
you did.
had a problem, right? And he couldn't start.
What problem? My problem is Hamza ain't here. That's my problem.
Why you scapegoating Hamza?
No, Hussam was calling
Why
Hamza
do you
actually.
lie? Why you're scapegoating
Yeah, thank you, Dayo.
Hamza?
I was calling Hamza.
No, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh
Mo.
Oh my
Mo,
God.
Mo, remember you came in and you said, Mo, you came in and you said, Mo, you came in and you said, if you guys start, I'll join in. I want to rest my camera. That's what you said. And then immediately you said that.
Sam said what?
No, because Hussam said Hamza is late, Ziad is late. And then you said, okay, I'll rest my camera. And then right after that,
Didn't Hussam say,
Hussam
I got a
came back
problem,
immediately.
I can't see you guys. I'm snitching.
No, that's what I'm saying. He came
I am
in.
100% snitching.
No, here's
Why
what
are
I'm
you
saying.
getting mad?
I'm
Hussam
snitching.
came, Hussam came in and
I'm
then said,
Why are
literally
you wearing a
stitching.
mask? Can I understand?
"Sorry,
Why are you wearing a
Sub-zero,
mask?
sub-zero.
I have a cough, a very bad cough, and I don't want my kids to get, I'm trying to make sure that
Oh.
because I have a
I
cough. That's
thought
why.
you're playing into the WWE character because of Hamza.
No, I have a. That's why if you hear me, that's why I've been coughing. I have a very bad cough, so I'm trying not to infect the house
I
when
am
you have
defending
toddlers.
Hamza.
You know,
today.
so
Okay, where is Ziad?
anyways,
Mo? Yalla, here we introduced him. He's here. Yalla, where is he?
We could have started with that. Then you can actually blame them.
Oh, so
Ziad
you're
is
saying
here.
we could have started Ahwa without Ziad and Hamza?
No, if they come late, they come
pillars
late.
of Ahwa. We
They
could have
come
just done
late,
it
yani.
without.
What, I'm gonna wait for them forever, yani.
There you are.
What,
There you
did,
are.
gonna
did
wait
I
for them
miss
forever.
something?
I
Was
waited
there
for
something
you.
super important that happened with City I didn't see anything in the title? The title usually tells me what we're going to talk about on the day, and it's all I've heard Hamza's name. He's not here. What has City even done? They're just fighting with this litigation. Like, what is? I
You
don't
put
follow
Hamza in jail
courtroom.
last
I don't
episode,
subscribe to fucking FIFA courtroom TV. All right, I subscribe to damn football channels. I don't care about these lawyers and these other people in suits buttoned up. Oh, what did you have for lunch? I had a tuna sandwich. I'm gonna have myself the Italian melts. Very nice. What is this? We're talking about City. Who gives a damn? Until they get relegated, until they get punished, I don't care.
Big up to Hussein who says respectfully, hope today's show won't be 16 out of 10 because of your timing. Big up my people. Listen, I have cleared my name. My brother Dayo has just, he has witnessed. He has given you the truth that it's not Hussam's fault because Hussam was here all along. You get me? So let's have it right. Let's land it. You get me? Big up to you, Hussein. Big up to Faisal says, don't cut your hair, Ahmed. Believe me. Hashtag hair out. It's coming from a bald man. See? He give you advice. Don't cut your hair.
You might lose it one day. May as well embrace it while you got it. That's what
Faisal, what are you doing? What's RON now? 1 second. This guy was in Serbia yesterday. Yeah, what are you doing in Romania? Yeah, Faisal, are you a drug dealer? Be honest. Romania, Serbia, Dubai, mashallah. Tomorrow, Czech Republic. Do you sell something? Big up to you, Faisal. We need to get to the bottom
vacuums. That's what he sells.
What exactly do you sell? See, there you are. This answer is very worrying, Faisal. I have to say.
Oh, he sells XD.
He could be like IT or something like
no, XD is like like virtual reality, augmented reality, and then this is like experiential reality. So this is more like I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what he does.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said, but anyway, big up to you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Hit the like button, subscribe. Everyone's channel will be in the description as soon as my laptop stops lagging. So I'm just giving it 2 minutes to just stop lagging. You get me? First topic of the day we're going to start with is actually the Man United topic. That one is the most heated one. Today came out. Ziad, first of all, can you come on camera? Second of all, can you stop singing?
I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Oh shit. They won't let me
We can't hear you, Ahmed.
I'm saying it's always the Chelsea fans. No class, by the way. No professionalism.
I thought you were giving us an example of United's pitch to Tuchel.
Huh?
When you were on mute, I thought you were just giving us the pitch that United had for Tuchel. That's what I thought that was.
No.
Did someone say United's pitch?
Wow. Flipping hell. What the hell was that? What was that?
In Texas, they got water parks called Wet and Wild, where you can go get a similar experience. The hell's that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but
more. Can
like
you come on, Mike?
Someone farted. Anyway, Ahmed, tell me about Thomas Tuchel, brother. Tell me. He rejected your club today. Talk to me.
Nah, you know what's crazy? I was on Twitter and I was just looking at Man United news, and obviously Tuchel was circulating around Twitter because we was linked with him. 1 minute it was Tuchel, the next minute it was Poch. And apparently Romano went and tweeted and he said that he doesn't want to. He has no plan in coaching United. I genuinely think what happened is obviously when it comes to, because we're looking for managers, we're actively looking at managers. I reckon that they did an interview with Tuchel to see what his vision was and what the plan was that he wanted to do with the squad. And Radcliffe and the owners didn't see eye to eye, which is why obviously Romano then tweeted that, okay, he's not going to be coaching. Because if you look beforehand, he's always been wanting that United job. Ever since he got sacked or left or whatever at Bayern Munich, he's been, I want to coach the United. I want to coach United. And I'll be honest, I think he's way better than Ten Hag, but I'm not going to lose sleep if we don't get Tuchel. I don't think his football is. I said it so many times. I don't think his football is sustainable in the Premier League. I generally don't. I think he's a very short-term manager, and his ceiling is winning cups. So, I don't think he fits in what Ineos want to do, because they want a guy who. Because I think they want a guy who plays like a completely different brand of football. And with Tuchel, if you look at it, he's not really. He's a very short-term fix, man. Like I'm not too fussed about it. Because bro, I generally think that no one knows who we're gonna get, because you know how there was rumors about McKenna, there was rumors about Pochettino. Even Pochettino links today said, "Oh, he's not gonna come to United. Tuchel, he's not coming." So it seems to me that I reckon that they're gonna go with someone who we've not been linked to. But yeah, as for Tuchel, I'm not going to lose sleep, man. I know Ziad is talking about how he doesn't want to join your dusty club, but bro, we rejected Tuchel. He didn't reject us because he's been looking for that United job.
According to who?
Bro, go look it up, by the way, because Radcliffe didn't see eye to eye to the whole vision. He didn't see eye to eye. Because think about it. Why would you?
Lying?
Bro, it's not about Fabrizio lying or not. He said that Tuchel no longer wants to coach. How do you go from wanting the United manager, wanting the United job, to saying, "Oh, you don't want to coach"? He's no longer wants to coach. He wants to take a break.
He never said he wanted the United job. It was reported. Listen, it was reported by sources. Hold on.
Yeah, but still,
hold on. It was reported by sources. It was reported by sources that he wanted the job. He never said he wanted the job. And the sources that reported it, Fabrizio never even mentioned that, Tuchel. So when you say he said, no, rephrase it. You read
his agent's name.
What's his agent's name?
I don't know what his agent's name.
So
but
how do you know his agent that said it?
Bro, his representatives, were looking at they wanted the United job. They wanted it.
Such a menace.
Bro, they wanted the United job. They wanted the United job, and we rejected them. Simple as that.
What do you mean they wanted the United job and you rejected them?
Dayo, can I just say something? Yeah. So you're saying United rejected Tuchel. So why didn't Fabrizio say it that way? So
bro,
why didn't? What do you mean? No, it's not about you don't care. It's about Fabrizio spitting facts that you don't like. You don't like that.
Hold on. Listen, Ziad.
No. Thomas Tuchel said himself. Fabrizio said himself. Thomas Tuchel decided not to continue talks with Man United. That also means he told United to do one, which also
no. That's not the reason. That's not the reason. That's not the reason.
It is.
That's not the reason.
100% it is.
You're saying it from a biased standpoint, and because he managed Chelsea, and you're trying to get.
What I'm reading. It's just what I'm reading.
It's not about reading, by the way. You need to look at it objectively.
Hold on, Ahmed. How can you say that every report that says that Tuchel was the one who rejected Manchester United and said he doesn't want to coach the season, he's stepping down, he's relaxing, he needs a break, he wants to take the summer off, which is what was reported. He wants to take the summer off. How can all those people be wrong, and then you now, without showing me any sources or any reports, say that it is United that rejected him? Show me one source. Point me in one screenshot, one source somewhere.
Can you show me a source? Can you show me a source that Tuchel rejected United?
Yeah, Fabrizio said it.
What did Fabrizio say?
Hold up.
What did he say?
Let me tell you. Fabrizio said himself from the jump. Yeah.
What did he say?
1 second. He said weeks ago that Tuchel does not want to take a break. Yeah. He said he does not want to take a break, and he will continue looking for a job. Right. And then he went into have an interview with Man United, and they're like, you know what, you men are bums. I'm out of it. I'm actually going to take that break.
A Chelsea fan can't be talking about, but a Chelsea fan can't be talking about. This is nothing to do with Chelsea.
This is nothing to do with Chelsea.
You can't be talking about bums, by
the way. It's on screen, actually, Dayo, it's on screen. It's on screen, yeah? Tuchel currently decided not to continue in talks with United. What? So in the middle of the conversation, he's like, you know what? Now I'm actually going to go on holiday. Is that what happened? Is that what happened, Ahmed? The guy went into the interview. He's like, you know what? Shut up, whatever your name is, Radcliffe, whatever your Donny's name is. Yeah, I'm actually going to go on a holiday. I booked that trip to Marbella. No,
you do realize there's sources. Yeah, you do realize that there's sources, right? That Radcliffe was in Monaco, in France, and he met with Tuchel and his representatives, and they held talks. So just because Romano didn't continue talks doesn't mean Tuchel rejected us. They clearly didn't agree they didn't come to a middle ground. Therefore, Ineos moved on with the next. That's what the Glazers did. That's what happened. How do you know?
You believe in what you want to believe.
It's not, well, you're doing the same thing with Tuchel rejecting.
No, I'm telling you based off what I'm reading from the most reliable
but you're saying
out there. 1 second. What I'm telling you right now is based off the most reliable journalists out there. What you're telling me is getting 50-50, getting it together, getting $1 billion.
He's not more reliable than David Ornstein. He's not more reliable than David Ornstein. Romano don't have links to United like that in comparison to David Ornstein.
Let's go to David Ornstein then. What did David Ornstein say?
Like I said,
what did David Ornstein say?
Tuchel is in no position to be rejecting clubs because no one's in for him like that. No one's in for him like that.
What do you bro? You can have one club in for you. And
okay, so why did Chelsea not go for him then?
No.
He's not going to reject the United.
I want to ask you. Okay, you said David Ornstein is more reliable than Fabrizio. No problem. So what did Ornstein say about the situation?
Ornstein didn't say anything.
Oh, he didn't say anything. SubhanAllah, my man didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. Romano's the one that said something.
So reliable. So Fabrizio actually got information, and Ornstein didn't.
Bro, Romano, is the one that always wants to be.
Why didn't Ornstein say anything?
Romano regurgitates the same thing every single time, and he wants to be. He always lands. With Ornstein, it's one tweet, and that's it. You're talking about that they didn't continue talks. You're saying, oh, Ahmed, you're believing what you want to believe, but you're doing the exact same thing that's saying Tuchel rejected.
You're doing the exact same thing. It's right. It's written in front of you. It's written in front of you. Thomas.
So how do you know?
My United job.
How do you know? Yeah, that Ineos and Radcliffe was like, you know what? I don't agree with Tuchel and how he views what he wants to do with the club.
Because
how do you know that he didn't do that?
I will tell you. Because Fabrizio would have said the exact same thing he did for Chelsea. Chelsea went in for this kind of manager. They found out that he was not suitable for the job. But in this case, it says Thomas Tuchel currently decided not to continue the talks. It did not say Man United decided to walk away and found out that he was not right for the job. No, they said Thomas Tuchel walked away. Why would Fabrizio lie? He wouldn't get that.
Why would Fabrizio, bro?
Why would he lie, bro?
Bro, you can trust Fabrizio all you want, innit?
So you don't trust Fabrizio?
Bro, I don't need to trust Fabrizio on what he says, innit?
Come on, man.
I don't need to trust Fabrizio, because at the end of the day, I've said it many times.
Man.
Dayo's talking about sources, Dayo's talking about sources. I've said that many times. There's literally been talks in Monaco where they were trying to interview him for the job. They were interviewing for the job.
I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say this again, Ahmed. Listen to yourself and listen to what you're saying. And
bro, I'm listening.
No, hold on. Let me land here. Let me land.
Everyone's at United.
Let me land here. You've been waffling. Let me land.
An Arsenal fan talking.
You went from saying Tuchel needs a job. He needs a job. He can't be rejecting clubs. The guy needs a job. Blah 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 blah. To then saying if he's not who you think he is, why did you go and interview him?
Because
why did your club go and interview him?
Bro, like I said, they have more options.
You wanted him. What options do you have? You don't have any options. You are going to end up. Listen, you are going to end up in relegation if you continue like this. You are going to follow your brother Chelsea down to relegation.
Bro, I can't listen to
just continue.
Yeah. I can't listen. This guy's talking. Like I said, he's talking about. All of a sudden,
that's all. Everything you're saying, that's what it sounds like to me.
Everything things sounds like true at the same time. I think it could be possible that Tuchel said did meet with United and said, I'm not interested in pursuing this. And it could be the same way that United looked at Tuchel and said, the more I talk to him, the more that I don't think this would work out either. I think they could both be true or they could both be false. Because it's not just black and white with the situation of like trying to get a manager to buy into a project, number one, and then two, getting him to sign on the dotted line, because you don't know what was talked about there. You do only know things like Fabrizio's only going to leak what Tuchel's side has said for him to say, and vice versa. United leaks are only going to happen.
But that's what I was saying,
United
Jacob.
Want to leak that information. So
there's no United.
But Jacob, that's what I was asking him. I said we have seen some sources that have said Tuchel rejected Manchester United. Can you point me?
How do you not?
Hold on. Hear what I'm saying, Ahmed. Hear what I'm saying, Ahmed. Whether the sources are true or not, what I'm saying is, Ahmed, can you stop for a second and stop acting like a twerp?
I'm not acting like anything.
All I'm saying is there are links that show that they said Tuchel rejected Manchester United. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. Here's the thing. Nobody was at the meeting. That's all I'm saying. But my question to you is, since you said United rejected Tuchel, show me links that people who have said that, like a United link that says, so that's all I asked. I am not saying whether it is true or not. I was not at the meeting, and I could give two horse tail if your team gets a coach or not. In fact, you're
There is
better off.
someone who's saying it in the
You're
chat.
better off not. You're better off
Big
not
up
having a
Jamal
coach
is
because
saying
your team is a donkey.
Lot of times an athletic prove Ahmed's point.
So it proves my
that-
point.
Can we stop this sound, please, guys? Whoever, I know that Dayo has a sound bar.
Dayo, can you stop your fraudulence?
I'll
This
stop
is
it. I'll stop
what
it.
Jamal is saying. He came to Ahmed's aid. He's saying
Just
lot of times
loud.
an athletic proving his point.
No, but I just asked him about the links.
There
I just
you
simply
go.
said that's all I said.
Dayo, let me say something to you. Let me say something, yeah? Manchester United with Ineos. Everyone, how long have we been hearing this 2-week review? 2-week review, 2-week review. They're going for managers that are very obvious. No one knows what's going on with Man United. No one knows who we're linked with. No one knows. Everything is... The journalist wants to put something out there because Man United is, it gets them the clicks. Fabrizio Romano doesn't have links like that to United. So how do you know? How do you not know that? Hold on. How do you not know that Tuchel? Hold on. How do you not know that Tuchel's agents, didn't leak things to Romano saying, you know what, go put it out there that we rejected United.
But that's what I'm
How do you
saying.
not know that?
Listen, I just made a statement. It's almost like you just listened to respond. I said I said I was not at the meeting. I don't know whether it's true or not that he rejected them. But the point is, I can Google and see that there's headlines that say Tuchel rejected Manchester United. I'm asking you, point me at sources where it says Manchester United rejected Tuchel. That's all I said. Whether it's true or not, whether it is the agent that went to tell him, whether it is Fabrizio's mother that called him and told him, whether it is his next door neighbor, former roommate from college, that was the one that said, hey, guess what? I found out this information. I don't care how it got out there. I'm saying there are links right now that people can click on and see headlines that say Thomas Tuchel rejected Manchester United. Can you point me in a direction of links that say Manchester United rejected Tuchel? That's all I said. I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't care. It's not my club. So all I'm asking for is give me an alternative link. Don't tell me how do you know it's true or not. I don't care.
We keep repeating the same things.
Yeah, I mean that's all I said. Simple.
Long story short, Ahmed, Habibi. It does as Jacob said. Jacob here is the right one, right? We don't know Shushu. We aren't in the room. None of us are in the room, right? But the indication that Thomas Tuchel at the end didn't get the job is a bad thing. The reason why it's a bad thing because of one thing. Even if Thomas Tuchel rejected Man United, my theory is that they wanted a yes man. They wanted someone to tell them a yes, and he said no. Or the other option is they didn't like that he wanted something. They didn't like his vision, and they said, no, you don't align with our vision. But that leaves you with other options, which is Zerbi, Southgate, or whoever else, right? I'm asking you a question. Do you think Zerbi is a yes man?
Zerbi is not a yes man.
Southgate.
Okay. So what applies to Thomas Tuchel applies to Zerbi. So that leaves you with a couple of options. Either keeping Ten Hag or hiring Southgate.
No. Let me say something, yeah?
Yes.
The whole yes thing, the whole yes man, it's not about a yes man because I'll tell you why it's not yes man. The thing is with Tuchel is that he's a very short-term manager, like at Bayern Munich short-term, PSG short-term, and he leaves the club in a mess. Ineos are trying to get a guy.
I'm going to stop you here before you go on. So let's have a conversation back and forth, right? Instead of one of us having a monologue.
Okay, go on.
If that was the case from the beginning, they would not have met with him already.
Yeah, because
that's a known thing. Am I wrong here?
Facts. That's
no.
100%. You don't meet a guy.
If you are Ahmed, you're saying he's not this, he's not that, he's not this, he's not that.
You don't hold meetings in Monaco.
They wouldn't have not.
Yeah, but that could be that.
What you just said is a known thing in the market.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ahmed.
If you know a man is a terrible person, if you know a guy is a terrible person for your team or your club, you don't have a meeting with him. You don't have
what I'm saying is,
listen to the date. You know this guy is a terrible guy. You're gonna listen to him.
It's an ego. United fans.
Go ahead, Ahmed.
It's
go
not.
ahead.
It's not
Let's have a
ego.
conversation back and forth.
Yeah. What I'm saying is,
do you hear my argument?
I hear your argument.
Okay,
what I'm saying is,
now. Go on.
Tuchel isn't the only manager that we're trying to interview. Like, there could be other managers that we're trying to get as well that we might not really be linked to.
Why would they interview Tuchel if he's already what you said?
Because Tuchel, could be a backup plan. It could be option B, option C. Do you get what I'm saying? Every manager is gonna go to every owner is gonna interview many managers. When Glazers were here, they interviewed Pochettino.
Why have you not interviewed
Ten Hag?
Wait. Let him finish, Hamza.
But what I'm saying is, how do you not know, Hamza, that we've not interviewed?
But I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think Thomas Tuchel aligns?
Hamza, your mic is very low.
I don't think Thomas Tuchel. I don't think Thomas Tuchel aligns on how he on what he wants to do with Ineos. Yeah,
he doesn't align with Ineos, right? But they
he
still
doesn't align.
interviewed him. They still interviewed him.
But
Don't you think that's desperate though?
No, I don't think it's desperate.
Why
Ineos
they're
just
wasting their time
because they want
with someone.
It's not.
Yeah, Ineos just wanted to know what Tuchel was about. They didn't know Tuchel before they didn't interview him. They had to know, okay, what's he about? What's he about? They just wanted him to. What I'm saying is, before they interviewed him, they needed more information about how Tuchel is. That's all they needed to know.
Well,
and what his plans were.
Let me ask you.
Bro, by the way, your argument is absolutely crazy, Ahmed. You just you see the point.
Pick up Joe.
Because Thomas Tuchel has a resume. He gave them the resume. He has a history. Thomas Tuchel is not an unknown thing. Thomas Tuchel coached Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund.
But you still got to talk with him,
like a massive book, right?
But you still have to talk to him. Like just because someone has a resume, you still need to go into depth, like on how he views like certain things and how his football is. Like they don't actively watch like what I'm saying is that it's more to just resumes. It's how you deal. It's man management. It's coaching. It's your long-term plan as well and what you want to do with the players. Like every manager is going to be different. That's why I'm saying. I'm not saying they haven't interviewed other managers, but with Tuchel, it could be option B or option C. You never know. We might be getting Zerbi.
We can't work with a hypothetical.
That's a fair argument, to be honest. That's a fair argument.
We have to work with facts, yeah?
I'm just thinking logically. It's not even about my club. I'm just thinking logically. But
then that's you can work with that kind of like mindset and say, oh, ifs and buts. But let's work with what we've seen so far. You've not interviewed Zerbi. There's no news that's come out to say that you've interviewed Zerbi. Yeah, Zerbi has been at the job for nearly 2 months, and you haven't interviewed him. You don't know as a United fan you don't know whether you're keeping Ten Hag or the Ten Hag goes. Is that right?
I know he's gone.
So you know 100% he's gone.
100%, because they wouldn't be interviewing different managers and they wouldn't be getting rid of his staff if they were to keep him.
So you think he's gone already?
I think he's gone, and it's about getting the manager to know.
Hold on. So let Hamza. Let's walk with Ahmed's story.
Yeah.
They interviewed Thomas Tuchel. They didn't like him. What if they interviewed Zerbi tomorrow and they don't like him?
Yeah, but that's another hypothetical. If they don't like him, then they're still going to interview many guys.
More likely than not, Zerbi, who hasn't stayed in a job more than 2 years in his career, who is a stubborn man, who is not a yes man. I'm just stating facts, right? More likely than not, it will be the same outcome that Thomas Tuchel.
But what I'm saying is,
Isn't that logical, Ahmed? Is that logical or not logical?
No, that's logical, yeah. But what I'm trying to say,
what are you going to end up with then?
But what I'm saying is that Zerbi. Okay, let's go with that logic. If we interview Zerbi and it doesn't work out, then that means they're still trying to get another guy. He might be another.
You know what is going on here?
There's other managers, by the way.
There's a guy sitting. There's a girl. Man United now. The girl is married, right? The guy, her husband is sitting next to her, and I said it the other way, right, on the other show, but I'm gonna say it this way on this show. She's a woman, married. Her husband is sitting right next to her on the couch, right? He's cooking, right? He's doing everything in the house, right? And he's failing, but he's cooking. She's on a Tinder app. She's like, keep swiping. Oh, this guy. Oh, but the guys won't swipe right on her. And at the end, the husband is sitting right next to her. What if Tinder is done? What if her daily whatever numbers is gone? What if that happens? She's gonna end up with her husband.
But what if? But okay, that's fine. But what if we talk to Zerbi and then Barada and Wilcox like that idea, and then we come to a negotiation that Khalas is accepted?
The outcome.
The most likely outcome is that Zerbi is more likely to come to United, and we agree with him.
Why?
Because his philosophy and how he coaches is more sustainable and it's more long term than Tuchel. Tuchel is very right now, 2 years, and then that's it. We get rid of him. Zerbi is more likely to fit the project, if that makes sense.
Is it more about a project or a yes man, Ahmed?
I think it's more about a project.
It's not about the yes man that will do whatever they want.
No, because if it was yes man, then they would have just got McKenna. He used to work in the. We would have just got McKenna
whole
easy.
Yes man thing is so boring. Does anyone ever go into a job and their boss say, "Hey, I need you to do this," and you say, "No, fuck you"?
Jacob, did you know Ange before Tottenham signed him?
What are you talking about?
Did you know Ange?
Every manager is a yes man.
I agree with
you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's absolutely not. It's wrong.
Would Jose Mourinho be classified as a yes man?
No, he's not a yes man.
With Jose
being a
Mourinho,
yes
I'll
man
tell
is
you,
not a
I'll
bad
tell
thing
you
at all.
why.
I
I'll
agree
tell
with
you
Jake.
why and how I think he does
I'm with
become a
you.
yes man. He allowed Ryan Mason to be a part of his coaching staff. Ryan Mason is a bozo and a fraud and a criminal. He needs to be sent to Wales expeditiously. But no one's sending him to Wales. Jose Mourinho gave him a job.
You think Antonio Conte is a yes
no,
man?
hang on. Antonio Conte is a yes man. You want to know why? Because in the summer he said, no, Ryan Mason is a fraud, a criminal, and he needs to be deported to Wales. And so we went and got Nuno. We sacked Nuno. Conte said, you know what? I didn't get a job offer I thought was coming in, looking like Roberto De Zerbi, by the way. I didn't get a job offer that I thought was coming in. Therefore, that 18, 15 mil that Spurs are offering, all of a sudden, I will say yes to Ryan Mason. And then he becomes a part of his
And I
coaching staff.
count that. Maybe
Every
that's only,
manager
every
is a
example
yes
you
man.
gave is every example you gave is a Spurs, and that shows how fraudulent your club is in terms of.
I'm
running
showing that
things.
those managers conceded and
But
became
I'm
yes
gonna
men for
tell
Daniel
you,
Levy
but I'm gonna
to
tell you
thus emphasize the fact that every manager is a yes man to a
all of
degree.
this. I'm gonna tell you the opposite to all of this. Antonio Conte, when he went to Inter, he had an Icardi, a guy that is called Icardi. I used to score goals left and right. He said, "Bun this guy. I want Lukaku from Man United." They're like, "No, we don't want to spend the money." He's like, "I want Lukaku from Man United." He went to Chelsea. He said, "I want this guy Alonso that is not up to the level of Chelsea from Fiorentina." They got him Alonso. You guys remember Alonso, the left back from Fiorentina?
Marcus Alonso, yes.
Marcus Alonso runs down the wing.
Alonso,
for me.
exactly. That notion of a yes man, there is a difference. Pep
He stole
Guardiola,
that
as
from
Sam
Liverpool,
says,
by the way.
Pep Guardiola, as
Maxi-
Sam says, is a yes
Maxi
man. But there is a
Rodriguez.
Yeah, no one knows who Maxi Rodriguez is. That's the difference.
He's a World Cup winner. Thank you very much.
No, but what I'm saying is the reason why people are saying Ineos don't know what they're doing is because we have stopped leaks coming from the Manchester United club, and therefore no one knows what's going on. So everyone is just guessing. Yeah, if you look at who they've appointed so far from the outside and just look at the staff that they're hiring, the City people, you would understand what they're trying to do. Now, a guy like Wilcox specifically said, I want a good style of play and I want us to be possession-based. With Tuchel, he doesn't fit the philosophy. Bro, Hamza, you can shake your head, yeah? We took Barada off you. We took the chief communicator off you. Wilcox used to be at Man City. Hold on. We took Wilcox off you as well. Yeah, we took Wilcox off you. So that's our new technical director and that's our new chief
You don't
executive.
even know as a fan where you're heading. You don't know.
Bro, Hamza,
lying
you can
to
stick
yourself.
to stick to empty head all
Let me
you
just
want, yeah.
say-
But like,
let me
you can
just
stick
say-
to empty head.
Let me
You
just
don't know
say,
what's going on. You don't know
he
what's
doesn't
going
know.
on.
He said
My
stop
club,
the
yeah?
leaks. Does
We've
he
had
know?
39 minutes of the show.
The leaks
and
are
Ahmed has
gone.
not told us
The leaks are
anything
gone.
that about Man United. Listen, the guy's confused. Ahmed's confused.
It's not confused. It's logic.
39
Something you
minutes.
like. Something you like.
39 minutes. He's been pressed and asked by Dayo.
Bro, and have I not
Mo.
answered all the questions?
He doesn't. You don't.
Have
you're
I not
just
answered
looking
all the
at
questions? I've
facts.
answered all the questions.
We
I've
have
answered
to
all the
look at-
questions.
We have to look at the facts. The fact
What's the
is,
facts then? Go on, Man United
fact is-
expert. Go on.
most United fans don't know
Go
what's going on. It's a fact. Yes, or
I
no?
know what's going on. I know what's going on.
Hold on, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know what's going on, bro.
Hold on. Any United fan here? Are we serious that United fans don't?
Bro,
Some United fans are saying we don't know what the club's doing. Are we keeping Ten Hag? Are we not
Bro.
keeping Ten Hag?
They're choosing to ignore the facts. That's why.
No, but we know it's a fact. The second
the
thing
fact?
we know is the fact that sources from England are telling us that first there's no smoke without fire, and the fact that we've been told Southgate is favourites. It's
That's
a fact.
rich.
Southgate
Okay.
is favourites
They,
for the England job. No, 1 second.
Southgate.
Man United job. Sorry, Man United job. Sorry.
Okay. You know what?
say
I'm gonna send
England
it-
and Man United is the same thing. Yeah? Listen. So England and Man United is the same thing anyway to me. Yeah? So Southgate is favourites for the Man United.
No,
job.
no, he's not.
That's according to most sources in English media.
What sources is
They're
that?
saying-
Oh,
Bro,
oh,
okay, let me
Hussam,
show you.
Hussam, I posted the source, by the way. Oh yeah, Hussam and everyone, yeah, because
Hussam.
Dayo, you're talking about
Ahmed,
sources.
Ahmed,
I sent the
Ahmed.
source. I sent the source on the
Ahmed,
group chat.
Ahmed,
So
Ahmed,
Hussam,
here.
put it up.
You
Ahmed,
love.
pause.
Let me finish.
Ahmed,
Put it up,
pause.
put it up.
Ahmed,
Your-
pause.
your
Do you know,
fan
Ahmed? Do you
base-
know what is fact? Do you know what is fact right
Hey,
now?
Dave,
Ahmed?
let me finish.
Do you know
Dave,
what
let
is
me
fact right now? The fact is that your manager is still Eric Ten Hag as of today.
finish.
Right now, if the league starts today, do you know who's going to match?
There's
out
no
into-
leaks.
No. Listen, hear what I said. I said
Stop.
if the league starts today, if the league
Is it
starts
raining
today,
or is it not in Old Trafford?
That's a reliable
I'll
source.
tell you if there's leaks or
Okay,
not.
okay.
so
Go put the Ornstein one. David Ornstein
I
said
am. I'm putting
Southgate.
it now. I'm putting it now.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Yeah. So
Sam.
since people saying I'm in denial, yeah, the
Sam.
proof is right in front of you.
He is in denial.
It's not in
that the
denial.
fact
It's facts.
that Your ego has been. Listen, you've
Bro.
been shattered. Your ego's been shattered.
Bro, my ego is not being
You
shattered,
don't
bro.
want-
You
you've
can't
been
shatter
shattered.
anything.
Listen, humble yourself, man. 1 second. First, you thought Thomas Tuchel might be your manager. Then
I
you
never
heard
wanted
that he
Tuchel.
rejected you. He rejected you, man. What
This
we
is
doing
what
here?
Ahmed
He
wants me
reject-
to put
he
up,
said
by
no.
the way.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. David Ornstein, the most reliable source, by the way. Next,
Okay,
Hamza,
okay,
you're waffling.
okay, one
You've
second,
just been
one
caught, by the way. You've just been caught in
One
4K.
second.
4K.
The fact
Hey,
that
David
we
Ornstein
know the
doesn't always
most
get it
re-
right, by the way. This
Yeah.
is just
4K,
his
by the way.
assessment of the race.
Yeah, but he's the
No,
most
no.
reliable
Same,
journalist.
same David Ornstein that said that it was Thomas Tuchel that wants the job if it was vacant, and then all of a sudden now, I mean, come on, this same David Ornstein that you're saying just said
He's the
this,
one that told me
he's the
Mbappe
one.
was
He's the
not
one.
Hold on.
He's the one.
David-
who came out
Doesn't he
and said
work
that.
for Chelsea? I thought
David
David Ornstein worked
Ornstein
for
Came out
Chelsea.
and said
by the
that,
way.
so he doesn't get it right all the time. So let's not act like.
Mbappe
let's
Wait,
not
wait,
act
wait,
like-
wait, 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 wait.
100%.
David Ornstein is a credible journalist, yeah,
I'm not
and he's
saying
the
he's
number.
not. I'm not saying he's not.
I'm
What
And
I'm
gonna
he's
say
the
saying
this
is,
number
real
one
quick.
guy.
Every
Ahmed.
journalist is
So,
not
no, but-
credible.
no, but
Y'all
I
want
find it
everything to be all
hilarious.
merry and ho Taylor
I
Swift
find it
song.
funny, yeah.
It's not.
Ahmed,
It's not a
Ahmed,
do you
Taylor
know what
Swift
it is?
song.
Ahmed,
I
you're
find
picking-
it so.
you're-
I
you're
find it so
picking and
funny that
choosing- You're picking and choosing that one that suits your narrative.
no. The proof is there.
Nobody's trying to put down
Big
David
up Taylor
Ornstein.
Swift, man.
What we're saying is very simple, right? Sometimes journalists
Ziad,
get it right, sometimes they
you
get it
Kiwi
wrong.
lover.
You can pick whatever suits your narrative to tell your story. But
I
what
don't
we're
know
saying is,
about you.
as of today, right now, your manager is Eric Ten Hag. If the league starts today, if something happens and they say we need to start the league early, blah blah, the manager that is going to march out with your players is Eric Ten Hag. As of today, that might change tomorrow. It might change the day after tomorrow. But your ifs, buts, and maybes that you're doing doesn't work.
It's not if buts
Fact
and
is fact.
maybes.
It is if buts and maybes.
not-
Oh, we
it's not
don't know
if
if they're
buts
going
and
to interview Zerbi. It's going to be Zerbi. They didn't want Tuchel. Tuchel rejected them. He didn't reject them. Then this other guy wants to come, but the other guy is not coming. It's the other guy that must come first. Then we're going to get the other guy to be. This is a new manager, but we fired the assistant of Eric Ten Hag, but we're keeping Eric Ten Hag.
I
But
think
right now-
Tuchel
right,
rejected
come
Man
on, man.
United, but I don't
Come
think
on.
it'll be
The
Zerbi.
fact is the fact. It is what it is right
I mean,
now.
sorry, I think Man United rejected Tuchel, but I don't think it'll be Zerbi. I don't. I
Wait,
cannot.
say that. So, Hussam, you think we rejected Tuchel then?
Yes, I think Man United
Thank you,
rejected
thank you.
Tuchel.
Like
but
I said, I don't
you.
but
know.
the one thing I will say is,
I don't
Ahmed,
know.
Let me just say one thing, Dayo. The one thing I'll say, Ahmed, is your conclusion of De Zerbi is wrong. Because what Mo said is also true. If we're doing this whole yes man stuff, De Zerbi left Brighton because he didn't want to be a yes man. So why would it be De Zerbi?
He left Brighton. He left Brighton because he thought someone was going to come scoop him up. He was linked heavily with that Napoli job as well. Before Antonio Conte, another yes man, came in and said yes to the job.
Bro, like
yes,
I said, yeah.
Mo, I said Antonio Conte's a yes man.
Like-
he walked
like-
into Tottenham and said yes to Jed Spence. He
Look,
said
can
yes, I will allow the club to make.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something? Do you all think that Pochettino is a yes man? Yes or no?
Wait,
No.
can we get? Wait, hold
They're
up, hold
all
up.
yes
hold
men.
up, hold up.
Yes.
Okay.
One
So
second,
by
why
now,
David Austin?
Do all strippers dance? Yes,
Okay, so-
they
so-
all
so-
strippers
Ahmed,
dance.
Ahmed, did you say David
No,
Austin?
Poch is definitely not
No.
a yes man. He caught
No, no,
the reason
Pochettino.
why he got
No, no, no.
sacked is because he's not a yes man.
Did you say David Austin about Southgate?
what?
Yeah.
You brought up, yeah, but that was like a month ago, bro.
A month ago or not? Does it not stand till now? It doesn't
No,
matter
of
if it's
course
a month
not.
ago.
Things change.
What do you mean things
don't-
change?
things
There's
don't
nothing.
change.
Hold on, that was a month ago.
Yeah, bro, that was time ago, man.
You
So?
are
De
fraud.
Zerbi
what?
left
You're
a
done.
month ago.
You're done out here.
It doesn't matter
Wallah,
if it's a month
Ahmed,
ago.
You're out here.
It does matter.
You're done.
No, it doesn't. You know what it
You're
is?
done.
You're
It's not.
finished. You're finished.
finished.
You're
You're
finished.
Wallahi.
Wallahi,
You're
you're
finished.
finished. Wallahi, you're
Wallahi.
finished.
You're finished.
Bro, like I said, yeah, if we wanted a yes man, we would have got someone like McKenna. We would have got someone like Pochettino. Maybe Pochettino ain't that much of a yes man in comparison to McKenna, yeah. But what I'm saying is that rival fans want Southgate because they want to see United's downfall. But realistically, that's not going to happen.
know what they're doing.
Ahmed,
Wallahi,
Ahmed,
It's not going to happen.
Some people
Ahmed,
just
you
want
think-
to free the England national
Ahmed,
team.
Ahmed.
rival
Hamza, you
fans
can-
don't. Rival fans don't want Southgate. Let me tell you what that report said. The report said Gareth Southgate is not the leading contender, which means he's still a contender. He's on your list. So rival fans don't want him. Ineos have him on your list.
Hold on. Dayo,
He
you're
says he's
right.
not-
Actually, hold on. If
That's
that
what-
was from a month ago,
that's
guys.
what it means.
Hold on. If that was from a month ago, is
That's
that from a
too
month
short,
ago? So basically, at that time, Ahmed, there
Tuchel
was
could have been
Tuchel
there.
ahead of him. There was Pochettino, who's not taking the Man United job, ahead of him. There was who else? Maresca. Did they negotiate with Maresca, Ziad?
No, I
Did they
know.
try with Maresca?
Nah, nah.
No.
So when honestly, logically speaking, Ahmed, because you love logic, right? Logically speaking, when Ornstein actually tweeted that, he was right. There was Tuchel ahead of Southgate. There was Pochettino ahead of Southgate.
Yeah, they were ahead of Southgate.
Okay, they're both out
Southgate.
now.
Southgate is
So
like.
the bottom line is he's on your list though. So
it's-
it's not rival fans that want him. You
So
guys
you're gonna
want
go
him.
on
No,
the
no,
list.
no,
You put him on your
no.
list. You put him on your list. That's why he says he's not a leading contender. If he wasn't in the list, it would have simply said Gareth Southgate is not on the list of Ineos to be the coach of Manchester United.
Has anyone
that would
said
have been
that
clear.
ever, guys? Has anyone ever said that, guys? Has any report said that Man United are not looking into Southgate or Southgate is
I haven't
not
seen any.
Have,
I haven't
Ahmed,
seen any.
Has this ever been out? This plain and straight. Like Liverpool said, Amarim is not part of the plan. Done. Over. Moving on for whatever reason. Because they didn't like him, whatever. Has that ever happened, Ahmed? Why no one ever denied that Southgate is, as Dayo says, is part of the contenders, whatever you want to call them? Why no one ever denied that, Ahmed?
Denied what? Like why he's not part of the contender?
By the way, Ahmed, just so you know, as much as I agree with you that you rejected Tuchel, I think all roads right now lead to Southgate. I'm not even doing banter.
Or Ten
I really
Hag,
believe
or Ten Hag.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think if they get anyone, they get Southgate, because if they've been waiting for this long, why been you waiting for this long? Like you could, if it was Zerbi, respectfully, Zerbi's out of a job, Tuchel's out of a job. Like it's not like they need to do anything. I think all this wait is literally because they're gonna get Southgate at the end.
Bro, Southgate is not gonna happen. I'm so confident about Southgate.
Ziad sat on the streams with us and said that as well.
No, listen.
What?
Listen, Southgate, yeah.
Don't put words in my mouth. I never said anything.
Bro, think about it like this.
You remember Maresca's not happening.
I remember very good December, and I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that.
Listen.
Wallah, I don't remember.
Enzo Mascara hype.
Very good December.
Bro. And they said, no, Maresca's not happening, bro. We aren't
I think a month ago, I think Tuchel was favourites. Tuchel's not gone for the job, and I think Southgate is favourite. And I'm hearing newspapers here. I'm going to the BBC. I'm driving. People are calling in Southgate, man. And a lot of media here don't dislike Southgate. He's the only guy
really?
That will work
you really think so?
In partnership with Ratcliffe. Because listen, they know that he knows the squad. They want to build it with the England squad and the English heritage. Like a lot of English players here, Kobe Mino, probably Wharton and all that stuff, might get Olise, who was brought up here. Listen, I think this Ratcliffe guys really wants
this guy Branthwaite as well as linked to them.
The problem is it's hit a lot of United fans pride high because listen, they were riding high horses. We're gonna get taken over by Qatar. We're gonna conquer the world. A year later, they're fighting in Europa League. 8th place, Southgate, bro. It's like
Ahmed,
leaking.
Hamza, you know Hamza. You know there's literally Hamza. There's no.
Ahmed, hold on. Ahmed, let's put a wager on it. I will give you £50, right? If you who do you say you're getting? You said Zerbi. But I'm telling you that Eric Ten Hag is going to be your coach next season.
Okay, do you want to bet?
Yes, let's put a wager on it. £50.
Okay.
No, haram. We're not doing
£50 to a charity of a choice. No, to a charity. You would tell me
to a charity.
To a charity.
Okay, to a charity.
I'm not giving you cash in hand. 50. Yeah, I'll donate it to a charity of your choice.
So you
Can
think
the charity be my bank
welcome,
account or no?
Welcome. My name is Mu'min Charity.
Hey! I already said my bank account's first in line for this charity.
No, I'm serious. Like you tell me,
your bank account is linked to
you tell me a charity of your choice.
Yeah,
and
I'll
tell you, and listen,
I'll send you the routing number if you want to send something.
If you get Zerbi, you tell me a charity of your choice. I will give them the 50. I will donate £50 to them. If Eric Ten Hag stays and is your coach and your manager next season,
I'll send you money, of course,
and you donate it to a charity of my choice.
Of course, 100%. But it's not going to happen. But I'm going to win, though, isn't it? I'll win that one.
I'm telling
Without
you,
making this political, there's only one charity we should be donating to right now. You get me? But, whichever one of you wins, you know which charity to donate to. Big up to
100%.
I agree.
But anyway,
I agree.
With Ahmed, can I ask you genuinely right now?
Go on.
Honest question.
Yeah.
Why are you so in denial of the Southgate thing? Like it's an impossibility. Why do you speak about it like it's no way it can happen? Why? That's the one thing that just bothers me when we have this convo.
Bro, the reason why I say no to Southgate is because, one, we all know he manages the England team. Everyone knows how England play, and we play shocking, yeah? Ineos want to play a particular style of play, and I've seen Wilcox come out and say he wants a distinctive style of play. He wants us to play good football, right? He said that when he joined, and he said that to Ten Hag before, and then we went on a 4 winning streak, or we won like the past 3 games. So I'm just thinking about it logically. Why would they get the guy who nobody wants? I can speak for all United fans. No one wants Southgate, bro. I would rather keep Ten Hag than get Southgate. So they need to get this appointment correct. And doing Southgate, you're just gonna, bro. There's gonna be
say that again. Say that again. You said you keep who?
I would rather keep Ten Hag than get Southgate.
You know that between the last 30 days, right? The amount of managers that you guys have been linked with, that obviously right now doesn't look like any one of them is coming to United. I mean, in the last 30 days, your list has been whittled down to Southgate.
Bro,
your
like
list.
I said,
And let me tell you the truth, right? They're waiting for the Euros, and you said you'd rather keep Erik Ten Hag, which I think is what is going to happen. The silence. Listen to Manchester United right now. Just listen to them. Of course, you fans will try to label it as, oh, they're keeping mute, that they're not allowing leaks. They're not allowing leaks. I hear you. That's a good way to kind of think about it. But the truth is, maybe the silence is because they already know that if they announce that they're keeping Erik Ten Hag, the fans are going to go crazy. So they're keeping it silent, because if you're going to fire the man, you fired his assistant, you've gotten rid of people around him.
So why keep Ten Hag if we fired everyone around him?
So my point is, why is he still in the job? Why is he still being paid? Do you know that when this month ends, he still gets a check? You know they're going to pay him again this month, which means he's still your manager.
Well, if they sack him, they're still going to have to pay him. So that's the money thing.
And here's the thing. Listen,
irrespective of the point.
Here's the thing. He may have agreed to become a full-time yes man and say, I will only coach on the pitch. So they said, okay, but getting rid of the people that you brought, we will give you assistants. We will bring in people for you. We want you to stay, and all you're going to do is coach. If you want to spin conspiracy, I can give you another conspiracy for your team. He has agreed, and that's why he has said, okay, get rid of. I will just be the guy who just coaches the team.
So if it was going to be Ten Hag, if it was
actually cheaper to keep Ten Hag right now from a financial standpoint than it is to
decided to do that. That's what I'm saying. So to sit here and just keep on trying to spin, because we can spin multiple conspiracies about what could be happening in Manchester United. The bottom line is fact. As of today, Erik Ten Hag is the manager of Manchester United. As of today, the players that you're linked with, Ineos and your backroom staff are the ones probably picking out the players, and they've told them, we're going to pick the players for you. If you are going to stay, this is what you're going to have to do. You don't have a same picking players. You don't have. If you want to keep your contract, do your job, coach them well, bring the coaching style that you had at Ajax, do that for us, and then we're happy. If not, why are they still keeping him? Because they should have fired him. It's better for the role to be empty, and we know that you're looking for someone, than to just keep the guy there, paying him every month on a consistent basis as time is running out. And before you know, the season is going to begin. And guess who's going to walk out with your team? It's going to be Erik Ten Hag.
Okay, Dayo, so by that logic,
real quick, hang on. Yeah, I keep hearing this mention of paying him. I understand this very, very well, because this is what Tottenham always do. You sign him on a 3-4 year deal and you sack him 6 months into the job. Well, then you have to pay out the rest of that contract, or you have to come to a financial agreement with them to terminate the contract. So by keeping Ten Hag in his job right now, it's actually cheaper on them. I'm not sure what the in and outs of his contract are, but if they were to terminate that, I know from a legal standpoint, they would have to pay him a large sum of money, rather than just keep trickling out the months, and then when you have a solid manager in place, then you cut the head off of the snake. That's my opinion.
But Jacob, we're talking 2 months here. We're talking 2-3 months. Like, if you're paying his salary for 2-3 months, right? And at the end of 2-3 months, what's the difference? He had a 4-year contract. You want to terminate after 2 years, right? If I terminate your contract 2 years and 3 months in, or 2 years and 6 months in, what do you think the big difference of the payout is? There's not a large difference in the payout. My question is, why are you still keeping somebody that you don't want? You should simply get rid of him right now. And we know that the job is empty. Pay him out, because the difference between when you get him out now or when you get a manager in 30 days or in 60 days, like, what are we? You see what I'm saying? Like, you bring a manager in 60 days and then you terminate him, then all you've done is reduced by maybe 1% what you're going to pay him out. If you're meant to pay him 10
July
million,
1st, because on July 1st is when the books start for the next season. So if they were to do it now before July 1st, that means they would have to put that difference, the 9 mil, let's say 10 mil that they'd have to pay out Ten Hag. That 10 mil goes on this past year. So then it affects their books and what they can do transfer-wise. So July 1st, I would expect July 1st them to say we've appointed so and so and we've parted ways with Ten Hag, because then that's when it all goes into next year's PSR.
That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument. I can hear that. I can hear like when it comes
because
to
you know what it is, Dayo. Think about it.
Not
Think about it.
impossible.
Jacob makes a good point, yeah. But the thing is, it's been how many weeks now since we won the FA Cup? If he was to stay, they would have announced it by now. They would have announced it by now that he's staying. He's our new manager. We're going to do this and this.
But at the same time, if it was going to be Zerbi, they would have announced it too, Ahmed. Why
They
don't you
already announced it.
Zerbi's
Man,
jobless right now.
there's no way you if you really thought the Zerbi is the main guy,
Zerbi has no job,
Bro,
Ahmed. It's not like they have to
listen,
forget him.
they've not even
100%.
They're not interested
It might
in
not even be the Zerbi. It might even be someone who we're not even
Who?
linked to, like someone
Give
who's
us a
different. I
name.
don't know. Listen, I don't know
Give
every
us.
manager that's out there. It might be someone completely out of the blue because
But what was
you
the
know.
name? You
Wait,
just give us random guy.
no, but hold on. Did you know who Andrew was when Tottenham got him? Did you know who
Yeah.
Andrew was?
Are you joking?
No,
Well,
did
let me tell
you now?
He was Celtic, and before that,
He
Yokohama
might,
Marinos.
because he was in the City group. He was a part of
Yeah.
that coaching.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
So,
that's fine for me. Yeah, for me, the Zerbi.
The thing is, just accept. Don't be
not-
surprised when your ego's hurt.
It's not about
Southgate
ego
is
because
the
you don't know
new
anything.
manager.
You don't know
and
anything, by the way.
No, but
You've
you
still
don't
got an
know anything.
allegation to
I'm
focus
reading
on.
the reports. You're coming out with you don't know. It could be just anybody. You can't just employ. There's no smoke. There's nothing that's linked any other manager. I've not heard Zerbi's been interviewed. I've not heard Zerbi's on the main shortlist. I've had Tuchel's name. I had Southgate mainly. Who's the other guy? McKenna. I've heard. I haven't had any other names.
Okay.
So,
McKenna,
Ahmed, let me also just clarify something for you. I've been hearing you like throughout the stream saying, oh, if they wanted to keep him, they would have announced it. They would have said they were keeping Erik ten Hag. It's very clear in this life, this world that we live in. If I'm working at a job already, listen to this. If I'm working at a job and it's a contract job and they renew my contract and I'm at the job, they don't come and announce and say, oh, we're keeping you, Dayo, because you just roll over and continue doing your job. If they want to get rid of me, that's when they announce it.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, you don't announce that, oh, we're
Okay.
keeping him because he's already in the job.
okay.
It's not like he's a new manager that you're bringing in and announcing, oh, we brought Arnie Slot. Look at this. We got a new manager. No, this guy is at the job. You don't come out and
Why,
announce and say,
Dayo?
guess
Why
what?
always me?
No. I'm saying like that's a new manager that came in and they had to announce it. That's what I'm giving it as an example. But you can't.
world.
Yeah, you can't announce a guy who's already at the job that we all know he's at the job and you haven't fired him yet. So
He
he's at
doesn't
the
even
job.
know. No one knows. No,
You know,
I know
People
United
know when
fans.
I'm bantering. I
No, but
genuinely
what-
believe it be Southgate. No banter. I
Okay.
fully believe.
Said has come out saying that he doesn't know what's happening at United. These
Bro.
are guys who are looking. They're doing streams all the time about United, and they're saying,
Okay.
we don't know what's going on. And
Okay,
Ahmed
so
knows.
because fans don't know what's going on, that means they're not doing anything behind the scenes. How do you know they're not doing anything behind the
Listen,
scenes?
we don't know what's going on. They might.
Yeah,
be,
but your logic is like they
currently
don't know.
The situation is Ten Hag is the manager still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's happened to Ten Hag. We're seeing the leaks. Let me ask you a question. What about if you get Southgate? What would you do if you get Southgate?
Bro,
as
it's
your new
another
manager?
hypothetical. It's a
But
hypothetical.
let's say, for example, you get Southgate. what
Green
would
and
you do?
yellow time.
It's not going to happen, though, isn't it? It's not going to happen.
I know United fans are already
Get the
Hussein
Norwich
has already
scarves
prepared.
out again.
It's not going to happen.
The
It's not going to happen.
Norwich
Hamza,
FC
Hamza,
returns.
Hamza.
You can't say never. It will not happen.
It's never going to happen.
What makes you say never? What
Blazers
why do you
out.
say never?
Because he doesn't fit, and he's the worst possible coach. They're not going to
But
go
they
get
don't care about
Southgate.
your feelings. They don't care
Not
about,
about
your
feelings, it's
This
logic.
is a project that they're gonna run. They will
Southgate's not
care
a
about
project
Ahmed.
manager.
Yeah, but listen, I'm saying if they get Southgate, what would be your feelings? What would you do as a United fan? Let's say worst case scenario, that Ahmed Southgate's a Man United manager. What would you do?
Bro, what do you mean? What would I do? I
Yeah,
would be
let us know
flipping-
what happens if Southgate becomes your manager.
If
What's your reaction?
Southgate, okay. If Southgate, let's say by some miraculous thing he lands the United job, then I'm shaving my head off.
Yeah. Okay, but you have to do it on Ahwa. Be a man.
No. I take it back. I
Yeah,
take it
you're
back.
shaving live.
There
No,
you
no,
are.
take it back.
There you are.
No,
Why
no,
take
no,
it
take it
back?
He
back.
said shave his
Why
head
take it
off.
back?
That doesn't sound like
Bro,
a
why are you taking it back?
user-friendly video.
The fact that
Why
he's
is it-
taking
Nah,
it back,
bro, no. It's not gonna happen.
Stop. He said I'm taking it back
Okay, if
already.
you're
2
so
seconds.
confident, shave
He's
your
so
head on
con-
Ahwa.
There you go.
He said he took it back, so he ain't that confident.
Bro, it's not about confidence because it's the hair thing, innit, bro? Like I said. Okay,
No,
no, you know what? No. Actually, forget it. Yeah.
You shave
Okay,
it live
how
on
much-
Allah.
one
There
second,
you
stop,
are.
everyone. Ahmed, how much does it cost to get a barber to your house to cut it?
I don't get bought. I just go to them, innit? Like I don't. Tell
No,
them to
that's why we're asking how much will it cost to have a
I don't
boss?
know.
He's not Didier Drogba. He don't travel with
Guys,
a damn.
this is
What
important.
barber is gonna go to his house?
Whatever.
Right?
What?
You're like, why you want me to come over, bro?
Did
I
you
don't know
like
you
Jadon
like that.
Sancho or something, bro?
Guys, 1 second, please.
Right.
1 second. Please, give me a second. Give me a second. Whatever it costs
Yves
to
Bissouma.
bring a barber to your house and cut it live on the stream, I'll pay it. But you have to be a man, cut it on Ahwa.
Yeah, but not bald though, innit? Not bald. I'll get a trim though.
Not like me.
Nah, not like you, bro. You crazy? Nah, not like you.
I wouldn't mind seeing it shine. That'd be kind of fun.
Man said I'll
What
get a
do you
trim
mean?
on
Okay,
that.
okay. Look,
What
look.
is going on?
No, no, but
What's the point
seriously.
of you just
No,
getting
no,
it?
no.
Look at the way
Seriously.
the light bounce off.
It has
that
to be
head.
bald, bro.
Man said I'll get a trim. Man said
Nah,
now I'll
he
get a trim
believes-
though.
Yeah, it has to
He's
be
a-
either bald or you pull out the thing. It
Yeah.
has to be bald.
Pull out now.
Nah,
Me, when I said, Ahmed, ask all these guys. I said Jude Bellingham's coming to Liverpool. If not, I'll shave my head bald. I shaved it. You can go see it. It's on YouTube.
Listen, listen,
That was
listen.
a
Ah,
great moment too.
Bro, I'm
He
getting,
didn't
bro.
think he's managed.
Nah, listen,
I
listen.
don't
I'm
believe
getting
that.
slaps, bro. If I shave it, bro.
Ahmed is not confident.
He's not real.
No, no,
He's
no, no. It's not about
Not
confidence.
confident.
because
It's
Ahmed,
confidence. If you're dead confident about
Yeah,
what you're
you
saying,
should.
No,
but
it's
you should be able to
not
say,
even
listen,
that.
hold on, you should be able to say, look, I know that this is what I'm standing for, and hold yourself to it and be accountable. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Because you can't.
If
just
I was
tell us
very
never,
confident
never,
in
never,
something,
it'll
I'd
never
say I'd
happen.
shave my head because I would know it's not going to happen.
No, but no, listen. It's not gonna happen. Though.
But you're afraid that Southgate is going
Yeah,
to come
you
because
are.
there's
He believes-
a 70% chance
let's
that it's
move on.
Southgate.
There's
He believes
a
Southgate is
5%
gonna
chance,
And
70%
he
chance,
ain't
whatever
willing
it
to
is.
take the risk,
That is
Jacob.
scary.
That's
Southgate is
the
a criminal.
But he believes.
Anyway,
it.
listen. Enough
He
of
believes
pressing
that
Ahmed
Southgate
now.
might be his
I
manager, I
want us
swear.
to move on.
There's no way he didn't. He otherwise he would have said
No,
I'm shaving 100%.
I shaved my head bald.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows. The Jude Bellingham video is still there for everyone to see. He won a fucking Champions League and a La Liga, you get me? And I got a bald head and I won fuck all, you know? So that's just like...
When Pep
yeah.
leaves, Southgate will not be my manager. If Southgate leaves, yeah, if Southgate becomes my manager, I will get hair transplant. I never thought about hair transplant.
You go where Mo Salah went or where somewhere else?
There you are. Mo Salah's Arab. We don't need hair transplant.
If Pep Guardiola
Bro,
if
don't you
Southgate
can't
becomes
tell me.
my
I
manager,
saw that dude looking like Sideshow Bob one week, and then he shaved his head, and all of a sudden LeBron James hairline. I ain't buying it. LeBron James did the same damn thing. Chia seeds. They put little chia seeds in your hair. You grow hair like a little chia pet.
Oh,
but
oh,
that's-
if Southgate,
but-
listen,
no, but-
if
No,
Southgate,
but hold on. Did you know? You know when we got Moyes, yeah, as our manager. You know when we got Moyes.
I think you're still
We was
paying
linked to.
Moyes, by the
We
way.
was linked to. Yeah, no one knew that I was getting Moyes, but we was linked to way other managers beforehand. I swear Mourinho was the favorite as well.
no.
Broski, Broski,
No, I remember
gonna
that.
happen.
Broski. Sir Alex
No.
Ferguson said Moyes is my successor.
He said back, and he said it too
not gonna
when
happen,
you
bro.
had your last game. Listen,
Did Mo
Hussam,
just say broski?
Hussam,
We've ruined
Hussam,
Mo,
quickly.
man.
Some last thing. If Southgate becomes a Man United manager, I'm gonna get hair transplant. I've never thought.
Say
Bro,
that
it's
again.
not gonna
Southgate
That's
what?
how happy I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna go and get hair transplant, and you'll see me with. I've never
Hey,
thought
that
about.
LeBron
I'll get hair
hairline.
transplant. That's how
He
happy I
bounced it
feel.
back. Yeah.
Hamza, you don't need to fly to Turkey. You can just order that one that you do on Amazon.
I'll get
You
a
stick
wig.
it on and then you get the barber to cut it for you.
Mo just said broski. We ruined the guy, man. Anyway, let me read the read the super chats before we move on to Arsenal topic. When talk about Douglas Luiz, you get me? Ahmed has been pressed enough. Big up to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I appreciate you all. But you're fraudulent at the same time. You know why you're fraudulent? Because there's 1,300 people in here, and we ain't even on 500 likes yet. That's fraudulent behavior.
Wow.
You're all a bunch of Darwin
Wow.
Nunez. Exactly. See, Jacob. Imagine.
No, that's
prime
for
entertainment.
Charleston. They move
We
with
have a
Charleston. That's worse than
haircut,
Darwin Nunez.
We have a haircut bet. We have a hair transplant bet, and he still has. And you guys still haven't hit the like button.
And I have a
Hit that
child on the
button
back of
here.
a milk carton missing. Shout out Saad's football corner every time.
Yeah, exactly. Even Jacob's son is missing. So hit the like button. Let's get 500 likes ASAP. Let me just go to these super chats before we move on. Big up to Tiang Yang, who says it's the same way Fabrizio said Nagelsmann walked away
Might
from
look like
Chelsea.
this.
Chelsea fans had to hold it. Tuchel didn't want United, and that's okay. It happens. I actually disagree with you, Tiang Yang, but fair enough. If you say
Sorry.
that.
Sorry. Go back 1 second. Listen, hold that, bro.
Listen, Big up Maresca.
Listen, I don't give a shit, wallah, who rejected who. Wallah,
So
if
you
Tuchel
make
rejected
me
Man
go back to
United.
the super
One
chat just so you
second.
can say
I
hold that,
don't
bro.
care if Man United rejected Tuchel
Imagine,
or Tuchel
Jacob.
rejected Man
Jacob, can you
United. I
imagine
don't
the lack
care.
of professionalism?
Listen,
You
I
made me
don't
go
care
back
who
so you can
rejected
say
who.
hold that,
One
bro.
second. I don't care who rejected who. The important thing is he's not going to Man United. That's it, man. That's all that matters, man. Hold that, man.
There you
Enjoy Gareth Southgate, man.
Yeah, enjoy
Lots of
Maresca.
Nagelsmann
times
almost got
confirmed-
dunked on by Greece, who ain't even in the Euros, by the way. Fee.
lot of times only confirmed Tuchel meeting Ineos is what Tiang Yang says. Fair enough. United has met with a lot of managers throughout the years. For people to claim that Tuchel was someone we wanted him, he doesn't fit United as a club. And then she comes back and asks, also, why would we, one, interview managers? Two, why are we getting rid of McCarthy, which Eric Ten Hag got into help attackers? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Listen, here's the thing. I don't necessarily think like Ten Hag will stay 100%. All I'm saying, Mariam, is all roads lead to Southgate as things stand. It's not an insult. It's not me bantering. As things stand, Zerbi's out of a job. Tuchel's out of a job. Every manager you guys have mentioned is out of a job. If you guys would have wanted any of them, you'd have got them already. That's just the reality. Big up to Faisal says, big up Saad's daddy. He got it. Czech Republic next. See how I knew it? Faisal's a drug dealer. Faisal is
No,
a drug
he
dealer.
said I got it right. He said I got it right.
No. I know you got it right. I'm saying
Oh.
that he's a drug dealer. That's what I'm saying. Czech Republic next. Because he's
No, he's an IT guy, and he's probably helping run fiber lines because fiber is going to be taking over the internet. So
Fair.
that's what it is.
Fairs. Mo always thinks he's right. Fraud is what Wesley says. Big up to you, Wesley. Big up to Ilya, who says not 4K, 720p waffler. You get me? There you are, Hamza. Your Chelsea enemies are back for you. There you are.
He just has some Jurgen Klopp tweet.
Hamza, it's correct. Southgate is the main runner. That's what I believe as well, Wesley, to be honest with you. I think Southgate will end up Man United manager.
Bro,
No
Southgate main runners, that's two words you never want to hear in association to your club.
That is true. David is the one who has inside sources and close links to United. United fans know how our club operates. Rival fans don't know how we operate. Mariam Habibti, with all due respect, the whole world know how you operate. Man United have been a circus over the last 10 years. Everyone knows how you operate. My mom don't even watch football. She knows how you operate. So let's not even go there. Everyone know how Man United operate. Big up selection says, word to Zishan, who's probably United's most credible ITK. You man getting Southgate. It's Poch, Southgate, or Potter.
Zishan is reliable as well.
I
Poch is
actually
out of
think
the
Poch-
equation.
Poch won't happen as well for the same reasons. Bro, they want a yes man. That's just the reality. And Chelsea sacked Poch because he's not a yes man. So it makes no sense to get Pochettino. However, I think it's going to be one of the other two, Potter or Southgate. Mourinho was a yes man for United. Moyes was a yes man for United. Solskjaer was a yes man. Ten Hag was a yes man. Only Van Gaal wasn't a yes man. There is so much wrong with this super chat. Ten Hag wasn't a yes man. Ten Hag got the most power. He decided every single player you're going to sign. And if you
Yeah, but he said yes to it. He said yes to it. This is the barometers
Mariam?
we've set. He said yes to
Respectfully?
his employers. He was a yes man. Saying yes and being pampered to it
Okay,
doesn't
Jacob,
make you
I'll tell
not
you
a
what,
yes
I
man. It
think
just
you're,
means it
you're
was
missing
easier.
you're missing the definition
Jacob,
of the
I'll
yes,
tell you what
Jacob.
a yes man,
Jacob,
because I think
you're
Jacob
missing the
doesn't get the
definition of
point.
the
Which
yes.
is a
that he's
yes
talking
man.
about.
A yes man is the following. Arne Slot at Liverpool Football Club will be a yes man, which means he won't get involved in any transfer decisions. He will work with any player he has. You know who's not a yes man? Jurgen Klopp.
But there's different levels, right? It's a
Jacob,
spectrum.
you
It's
said
not
yes.
it's not
Jacob,
either this or that.
Jacob, you said yes to doing this show right now, right? Are you a yes man? If Sam tells you tomorrow, take
To
off your shirt on that-
El Ahwa
Okay.
and to the
If Sam
viewers,
tells
I
you
am a yes
tomorrow,
man. I will
take
get
off
up
your
here. I
shirt
will
on
fight
the
for you.
screen.
I will speak my truth. I will say the things I believe, and I
Okay,
will
what's
do
up?
it until
What's
my
up?
last
What's up?
dying breath
What's
because
up?
I
I
said
need to tell
yes
Jacob
to
to
the
cut his
show.
head.
I
Do
said
you
yes to
say-
Sam.
do you
I
say
said
what
yes
the
to this is
audience
football.
say? Do you say what the audience want, or do you say what you believe? Do
I
you
say
what-
whatever the fuck
do you
I
say what-
want.
Do you say what Sam
That's
wants?
what
or do you
makes
say
Ahwa
what
great.
the fuck you want?
Let's go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That. You taking the job or helping Hussam or doing the show doesn't mean that you're a yes man, right? You still say what you want. Mourinho taking the job or getting something, that doesn't mean they're a yes man. Of course, they are the employers. They pay his wage, right? Like Pochettino, like everybody else, but doesn't mean they're a yes man. You know what we're talking about. You just don't want to admit it. A yes man who's someone who's just a coach. Take this kid.
If you say yes to Ryan Mason
I'll tell you
in
the
your
definition
coaching
of a
room,
yes man.
you are a yes man. You said
tell you-
yes, Ryan Mason. Yes, I will hire him. Yes, Ryan Mason. Yes, anyone who says yes to Ryan Mason, you are a yes man. Mourinho did it. Conte eventually did it. He tried to fight it. He said no Ryan Mason, and then eventually 15 mil sounds good. All you gotta do is put up with Ryan Mason.
What did
Only
That's
was
what
a
I'm
yes
saying.
man.
Like, there's different levels of yes man. Klopp was a yes man at Liverpool. He accepted
he wasn't.
Gravenberch.
No, he wasn't.
He
But-
accepted these players.
See, but Jacob,
I
Jacob,
give you an example. The club did not want to buy Darwin Nunez. They wanted to buy Nkunku. The club did not want to buy Cody Gakpo. The club did not want to extend Jordan Henderson's contracts. All of those were Jurgen Klopp decisions. Being a yes man does not just simply mean signing the contract. Being a yes man means that you don't get involved in transfer decisions. The club make them for you. The club do the transfers. The club have that conversations. And you're just sat there like, okay, give me whoever you want. Now with Mourinho, he literally called out the club publicly 100 times. So he can be a yes man. Anyway, let me just run
How
through
can he
these.
be a yes man, Conte, if you called your owners fraud? How is he a yes man?
Did he say that when he said yes to the contract? When he said yes to Ryan Mason and his coaching staff? When he said yes to Jed Spence? Yes to Ivan Perisic? Yes to Richarlison? He said yes to Fraser Forster? Should I continue who he said yes to until he finally said, you know what? I fucked up. I trusted the club. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Perisic.
He wanted Perisic, yeah, and the club said yes because he's free. There you go, a concession. It's like a relationship. You give, you take, and it's all about how much you can put up with. Some men are completely whipped. The woman makes every decision in their life. Some are 40% whipped. There's different varying levels, but to say that a manager is not a yes man, I think every manager is a yes man to a degree. That's the key part. To a degree. It's what level varying degree. Obviously, Conte got fed up at a certain point. He's like, look, the club doesn't care. This is the history of this is the history of the club. Tottenham. This is the club. These players. You can take it the manager. He said all the shit.
Jacob, they gave him players, and some of those players that they gave him, he didn't even use them because he that means he wasn't a. He was like, he's like, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want with. You own your club. Put the players in there, but I don't have to play them. I'm just going to play the club.
You make it the players.
So you can't like
make it the pizza.
If you're saying yes to a job makes a yes man, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you being a figurehead and literally just getting to the training pitch on the Monday morning and finding a player
Dayo,
finding a player like imagine this scenario. You get
players is one conversation. Your coaching staff, that is your band of brothers that you're trusting with your philosophy and to help instill your message. And you're saying, yes, Ryan Mason, infiltrate that fucking circle and just Ryan Mason it.
Well, that's
what you're saying.
That's Tottenham. That's a Spursy thing. That's you guys. That's a Spursy thing.
That's my argument to why Conte was a yes man. Jose's a yes man.
Yeah,
they all said yes to Ryan Mason.
I wouldn't even say it's a yes thing. It's just a Spursy. That's just a Spursy behavior in your club. Like you guys will never come out of that voodoo. That's a Spursy thing that you guys are doing over there. We're talking about real clubs and how they run them.
We will eventually.
And the managers.
I know you want to talk about Tottenham. I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to start this fight. If Ten Hag is 100% out, then why didn't they announce it? Doesn't make sense. That means there's a chance he's staying, or they're waiting for the Euros to announce South.
It is club.
It is players. First of all, thank you for the super chat. You get me this. My guy Bashar has been saying, obviously because of the VPN and him being in a different country, big up to you, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much as well for the super chat. Thank you so much for showing us love as per usual. When it comes to your logical, based analysis of the Southgate situation, I agree 100%. That's why I think it's going to be Gareth Southgate who becomes Man United manager. Big up to you, Bashar. Big up to my guy. Selection says United going full Brexit. Gareth completes the set. There you are. There you are. Man said Brexit means Brexit. You guys keep doing mental gymnastics. The silence is your answer. Ten Hag is staying. Yeah, but I don't think. By the way, I think that's a possibility. 100%. I'm not saying what you're saying is 100% wrong. I'm saying there is 100% a possibility that what you're saying is right. All I'm saying is all roads currently lead to Southgate. Big up to my guy Hussein says Hamza. I already told you this on Spaces. If Southgate becomes my manager, wallahi, I'm taking a break from my club that I've been supporting for more than 25 years. Hamza's not with us. His mic is on mute. He's talking on Spaces. He's talking to his cousin, and he's ignoring this football audience. Because
what a disgrace, man.
Hamza, what a disgrace, man. Are you done? Are you done typing on your phone?
What is that him with
pictures, Hamza? You just show
I had hair, man.
Hamza, can you talk on the stream instead?
No, I'll wait.
Bro pulled out his elementary photo and said I had hair.
Hamza, he spent $14 and you're just ignoring him.
Hussein is my guy. Hussein, listen. Hussein said it, and a lot of United fans said it, that wallahi, Gio said it, I'm supporting Real Madrid. Najib said, I'm not supporting United ever again. I've got like so many United fans said I will never ever support Man United ever again. And United fans, I knew straight away. Yeah, these guys are not there for supporting the football club through thick and thin. And they were getting a new manager called Southgate. They're all throwing the towel down.
I can't wait until we don't get Southgate, by the way. I can't wait.
They're changing club.
Can't wait.
Some of them are refusing to support the football club. Some are going Real Madrid. I think this is shocking. And I'm saying, I understand where you are, but listen, we've been through relegation. We had to accept it. It's normal. Listen, you have to be there through thick and thin. Southgate will be a new gaffer. He's your new gaffer. You have to accept it, bro.
Nah, it's my real hair, man. Why would I wear a wig, bro? Why the hell would I wear a wig?
No, because Fellaini plays in China now, and they sell Fellaini wigs now. So maybe that's why he thought. You.
Nah, big up Fellaini, man.
Anyway, big up to every single super chatter. We're gonna.
Is it me or did he just play?
Gonna be moving
This
on
is
to
my
us.
show now.
Please hit the like
This is
button.
my show. Let's go.
Please hit the like button, you frauds, right now. Let's get to 500 likes while we're live. That's the target. So please slap the like button right now. Subscribe to This Is Football. Also, all these guys' channels is in the description. You get me? Make sure you guys go show them all some love as well. Let's get to 500 likes ASAP. So, next on the bucket list of today's topics, Douglas Luiz, the Arsenal, man like Dayo. Talk to the people.
If we get him, that's a good deal. Like, that's all I can say about that. Douglas Luiz is I think he's a good, he's a good option in midfield. If we get him, I can't complain. Like, I can't, there's nothing like, he's linked to us, but that's the thing about being linked to players, being linked to the club. I don't count my chickens before they're hatched. I always wait till the day the season begins. Then I look at who we have on the team, because I've seen people coming on the last day, like we did with what's his name, Tomiyasu, 2 seasons ago. So for me, Douglas Luiz,
he has been amazing signing.
Yeah, he'll be an amazing signing if we can pull it off. I know Aston Villa need to sell because they're trying to balance their books.
Was Fabio last day too? Or was that like a
no? He was Fabio Vieira was early. He was even one of the early ones. Like we
that was
just
working on that one.
Huh? That one was weird. They were working on it, and as soon as the window opened, like a day after, we got him in, and we're like, "Who's this guy?" But like, where did you get this guy from? Oh, from Portugal. So, but with Douglas Luiz, I think that honestly speaking, we were linked to him 2 seasons ago. We didn't push enough then, and at the time it was 25. I think now they're asking for 63, 65, which is about 50 million pounds. I don't think that's a bad buy. If you're telling me Bruno Guimaraes is is going for 80 to 100, Douglas Luiz for 50 is a steal. I will take him for 50 million pounds easily. That's a steal. If I bring in
how much is selling him for?
No, I said, but they're asking for like 63 million euros or 65 million euros, which is about
50 million pounds. Hamza, 50 million pounds.
50 million pounds, basically. So I said that's a steal for me. Like, I would take him in a heartbeat, for 50 million pounds instead of triggering Guimaraes' 100 million release clause or whatever the case may be, because then you have a quality player in Douglas Luiz, and then you can spend a little bit more.
So are you willing to sell Partey? Is Partey is gone? That means.
Look, here's my thing. Like I said, Partey can go. Anybody can go. I'm not sentimentally attached to any player. I want players that will be better for my team. And when I look at my bench, I want to be able to say, hey, guess what? If Partey stays and Douglas Luiz comes, if I'm bringing in Partey for Douglas Luiz in a game, I feel confident. If I have Declan Rice and I'm bringing in Partey and Douglas Luiz is going off and Partey is my sub, great. I don't mind.
I think it's a downgrade.
Like no, I'm not saying look, you can, I think it's a different profile of player. It's not like Hamza. It's not like for like. It's a different profile of player that gives you a different. So for me, I'm happy to have a different profile of player in that role. We have Jorginho, who knows how to temper the game down and slow things down. Of course, he's not the Jorginho that we used to know, but he's still very experienced. We have that profile. We have the Partey, who's strong on the ball, knows how to play his long passes, and Partey can drive. Great. Then you have a Douglas Luiz, who's also, a bit of a strong guy. He's very technical, good on the ball, knows how to carry as well. So it's a different profile of player for me, and I'm happy to have. He's a quality player. He's a quality player that I think will step into any midfield and make it slightly better. He's a quality player that will step into any midfield and make it better. And that for me is the key thing. I'll ask you a question, Jacob. would you take Douglas Luiz at Tottenham?
Would I take $1 million influx into my bank account? Would I have ice cream after dinner? Of course I would.
Yeah, exactly. Would you take Douglas Luiz at Liverpool?
He doesn't have
yes or no? Hold on, Hamza, I'm coming. Would you take Douglas Luiz at Liverpool? Hussam.
I think it's a yes.
Yeah. All right. Ziad, will you take Douglas Luiz at your club if you needed a midfielder?
Oh, if I needed one, if you
needed a midfielder, okay,
yeah, I don't know, why not? Yeah, why not?
So,
hold on,
Dayo. Hold on,
hold on, stop it.
Can't just say
Dayo.
Ziad, yeah, Ahmed, yeah. Say that again, Ziad. You wouldn't take Douglas Luiz because you have better midfielders.
Who's that?
And you kick him
He's just
out?
showing Hazard.
Do you wanna?
I thought that was like a charity football match for the overweight or something.
Mohamed Salah is doing World Cup qualifiers for Egypt.
Who is Mohamed Salah?
Mohamed Salah is gonna play the next.
No one knows who that is.
Yeah, do you have Mudryk? Respect, by the way. You have Mudryk,
bro. And then Ziad here flicks in. Eden has a pain in soccer aid. Like I don't know.
So respect Hazard, man.
Ziad,
so that's
hold on. I want to go back to Ziad. What Ziad is saying, just quickly, Dayo. Ziad, you said you wouldn't take Douglas Luiz because you have.
I mean, if we look at our current squad,
Lavia,
what the hell?
You have Lavia, he's better than Douglas Luiz?
You asked me a question, blood. Listen, look at my current squad. I don't need Douglas Luiz. Thank you very much. I'm good.
Do you think Douglas Luiz is better than Lavia?
Lavia, yes.
Do you think he's better than Enzo
what kind of question is that?
Sorry?
Do you think he's better than Enzo Fernandez?
No, he's not.
He's not. You think Enzo Fernandez is better than
100%.
Than Douglas?
Is that okay?
Luiz is not better than Enzo and Lavia.
I never said Lavia.
End the stream,
I never said Lavia.
No, he said Enzo. He said he's not better than Enzo.
Is that okay with you, Mo?
Douglas Luiz.
I just wanted your opinion, to be honest. I wanted to say why you wouldn't take him. Is he better than Gallagher then?
Oh, 100%.
So why would you take Douglas Luiz? He's an improvement.
Because Gallagher's not my benchmark.
Who's your benchmark?
Mate, you're listen,
I don't compare future players to Gallagher.
Who's your bench player that you compare to Douglas Luiz that you wouldn't take him?
No, I'm saying I don't like saying Douglas Luiz is better than Gallagher is nothing amazing. It's not an amazing thing. You know?
He's better than Lavia, though. You would take him to be your third.
Yeah, just because he's a bit more experienced. He's done more. It's a bit
behind Enzo, right?
But Lavia is probably going to be on the bench anyway. So if Douglas Luiz wants to come and sit on the bench, no problem.
Does Lavia still exist? I thought he was like a mythical creature.
Imagine Douglas Luiz going to Chelsea and sitting on the bench, bro.
I mean, you're asking me. I'm saying that's what he would probably do.
Douglas Luiz would not sit on the bench at Chelsea. He would not.
Unless you pay him in for 3. I don't know. Maybe you fit him in.
You need a
Allah, go ahead, Dayo. Dayo, go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah. So for me, like I said, I'd take him in a heartbeat.
Douglas Luiz doesn't start for Chelsea.
He's a quality.
Strikes again.
He's a quality midfielder that I think.
Sam lives in the stream.
And here's the thing, Hamza. You can say what you want. You might say, well, that's a downgrade from Thomas Partey.
I think it's downgrade from Partey.
Listen, he's better than he goes into your team before Kovacic. He gets into your team before Kovacic.
What are we doing here?
I'm telling you that Douglas Luiz gets into Manchester City over Kovacic.
But he doesn't start.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Who?
Douglas Luiz. He gets into your team over Kovacic.
He doesn't. No? 1 second. Let me educate you.
Are you saying Kovacic is better than Douglas Luiz? Are you saying Kovacic is better than Douglas Luiz? I want you to say that. Put him on full screen. Put him on full screen. Answer the question. Hamza, answer the question. Hamza, answer the question. I don't want to hear all this your waffle. I don't want to hear your waffle. Answer the question.
6 years old.
Answer the question. I don't want to hear your waffle.
Ahead of Edison of Atalanta.
I don't want to hear your waffle.
Ahead of Paqueta. He doesn't start ahead of Bruno Gomares. He doesn't. This guy is just. There's a reason why he's playing for Aston Villa at the age of 26 years old. Is he okay? Yes. Is he great? No. Thomas Partey was playing for Atletico Madrid.
Wasn't Grealish playing at 26, by the way, for Villa? Did Grealish not play there at 25, at 26? So that logic goes out the window.
No, Grealish is not world class.
Hamza, you do this thing. Hamza, you do this thing where you do this thing where you paint a narrative. You do this thing where you listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. You were the one. Listen, you were the one who decided to paint a narrative. You painted your narrative and you decided to paint a downgrade. I simply said Douglas Luiz is a class. I said Douglas Luiz is a class midfield player that I would accept in my team. And I said, I made a statement. I made a statement. I said, if I have to bring on Douglas Luiz off the bench for Thomas Partey or Partey off the bench for Douglas Luiz, just to be able to have that balance, I have 2 quality players in that role. So you calling it a downgrade
It's
is
downgrade.
being disingenuous.
It's
because
downgrade.
because
There's a reason. It's a
it's such a
Brazilian
down
who's playing at
it's such
Aston Villa
a downgrade
at the
that
age of
Aston Villa
26.
played the way they played this
A
season and
Brazilian
got to the
don't play
position
at
that they
Aston
are in,
Villa at the age
right?
of 26. If they're
Right?
good players, they go for Madrid, Barcelona,
Anyway,
Atletico. They go and play in Europe. He's eating.
anyway,
He's playing at Aston
like I
Villa.
said,
Yeah,
I
don't think
I will
he's a
take him,
better
and
player than
I asked everybody on the panel, and they said
he's
they take
good,
him
but
at their
he's
club.
not
So
that
yeah,
party quality.
I haven't
Partey
said
is top
I have
quality.
not said he's party quality. You started that narrative and
I
rhetoric.
said he's a downgrade.
You wanted to make a rhetoric out of it. The
But
question
is he a
was,
downgrade or not?
the
Is he
question is
upgrade or
Douglas
downgrade?
Luiz good enough to be on the team? And I said yes,
Is
I'll
he
take him.
downgrade or
So
upgrade? I asked you.
nobody's talking about downgrade or
There you
upgrade.
are.
We
So you
we
can't answer
simply
the question because
we
you know.
simply said, yeah,
The
I can't,
reason why you can't answer the
because
question
that's not what
because you know it
because
hurts
that's not
your
what we're
ego
talking
a lot.
about. We're not
to
talking
say
about
that.
that.
So
What we're talking about is very simple. You are the one who have decided that you want to make it about downgrade or upgrade. What we are talking about is very
I'm
simple.
saying it's a downgrade.
We're saying that
Gando,
Douglas Luiz.
Kovacic was a downgrade for Gundogan. I say it's fact. I said it here.
I
Yeah?
just said I would
I said it
accept
here.
him. I would accept him if if I'm trying to measure your waffle. It's at 115 meters right now. Let me see how long this thing is.
You know, see,
I'm trying to
you're busy and you can't even
measure your
get the
waffle.
line
It's
right.
at
He doesn't even
115.
get the
You
line
see
right.
it?
He's,
You see
he's
that?
busy measuring. He's
Yeah, I'm
busy.
measuring your
How do you
waffle.
measure
I'm
a
measuring your
by
waffle
115
because
by-
what you
that-
have decided
that-
to do is start a rhetoric and an
you're
agenda
saying,
based
I
on
asked you a question,
standards.
simple
I
question.
said I
Is
asked
he a
everybody on the
downgrade or
panel,
upgrade?
would they
You're saying,
take him?
I
What
can't
did they
talk
say?
about it.
What
I'm
did they
happy
say?
with him because you know for a fact
What
the
did
fans are
everybody on the
very
panel
ungrateful.
say? Everybody
You're
on the
losing a
panel simply
quality
said
player,
they
played for
would
Atletico
take him.
Madrid. He came to your football club only because you
They would
activated
take
a
it.
release clause. It's only reason he came to your football club. You activated a release clause.
Who?
Thomas Partey should have had a higher release clause. He was playing for a better team. Atletico
Mhm.
Madrid is a better team than Arsenal. Atletico Madrid has won La Liga before, a
you
league
done?
title before
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Arsenal has won La
To
Liga
me,
before too.
I don't believe.
Arsenal
I
has won
don't
La
believe.
Liga. Don't
No,
worry, we've gone to
won a
Spain and won
title
La
before.
Liga. Abi?
Atletico Madrid are bigger than your football club. Are you joking?
I hear you. Continue.
Are you
Are
really
you finished?
joking? You think that you're bigger than
Have
Atletico
you
Madrid?
finished?
You must be laughing.
I have not said
Listen,
anything. You're the one that is. You're the one spinning. You're the one spinning your own
You're
narrative.
shocking
Continue
at
spinning.
Douglas Luiz. I'm not saying he's a bad player.
Continue spinning your
saying
narrative.
he's
I'm
a
listening.
downgrade from Thomas Partey, but you don't want to accept that. You want to say no, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying that. I asked you, is he an upgrade or downgrade?
Excuse
I'm
me.
happy
Excuse
to
me.
come out here in
Hamza.
the show
Hamza. Here's the
last year
problem. Hamza.
and
Here's
told
the
people
Hamza.
that
Here's the
Kovacic
problem.
is a
Here's the
downgrade
problem.
from
Here's the
Gundogan.
problem with
I told
understanding.
here.
Here's the
Yes or
problem
no,
with
Sam?
understanding,
I
Hamza.
told here everyone
Here's the problem
on
with
this show
understanding.
that he's a
Hossam asked
downgrade.
a simple
But
question. Hossam asked a
you have
simple question
ego.
about
You
the
have
player.
ego. You don't want to answer the question.
The question
Answer the
was not
question.
about whether he's a downgrade or an
Answer the
upgrade of
question.
any of our
Don't have
midfielders.
ego. Don't
The
go around
question
like
was,
a
would you take
politician,
that?
like
The
Boris
question
Johnson.
was, would
Listen,
you take David?
answer the
Would you
question.
take
Is he
Douglas Luiz at
upgrade
your
or
club?
downgrade?
Simple. So the question was, would you take Douglas Luiz at your club? The question was not, is he upgrade or
Yeah,
downgrade?
no
You want to
chance.
start a rhetoric. You want
No
to start your
chance. I'll
rhetoric.
take it.
When it's your turn,
I'll
start your
never take
rhetoric.
it.
In the
Never.
meantime, stay in the pocket of the conversation.
But I'll never take it.
Your brain does not seem to be able to stay on
But
the
I'll never take
conversation.
who
The
the-
conversation
where would
was,
he
would you
play?
take
Where would
Douglas
he play?
Luiz
Where would I take
at
him?
your club?
Where
Simple.
would I take
That's
Douglas
the
Luiz?
conversation.
Who would
It
he
also
be?
has nothing to do with whether he's a downgrade or an upgrade. Nobody asked about that.
For some,
You
would
want to
Douglas
make,
Luiz
you want
start
to
for
make a
your team?
rhetoric out of it.
Will he start for
You
your
want to
team
make
if
a
you game
rhetoric
him?
out of it.
Is that a player that you want to win in the league, Douglas Luiz?
That's not the question. The question was, would you take? Is he class enough? to
Me
be on the
personally,
team?
I think we have a similar profile in McAllister, but he starts for us.
Yeah, McAllister's a better player. McAllister or
Def-
Douglas, who's a better player?
Definitely starts.
I'm happy to say Kovacic is not good enough for Man City compared to Gando. I downgraded. I've always said that.
But are we
me,
getting rid of Partey?
I
We're
don't
not getting rid
believe-
of
I
Partey.
don't
We
be-
said
I
we're
believe
adding.
if they get rid of Partey, they should get the top quality player.
Let
And
me
this
ask
is
you a question,
man.
Hamza.
Bruno
Hamza.
Guimaraes is a way better player than him.
Stop doing if, buts, and maybes. If they get rid of Partey, as of today, is Partey still in Arsenal? Yes or no? He's still in Arsenal.
I
He hasn't
think-
left. He's
Yeah,
no,
bro.
I don't want to hear the rumors about he's linked to. As he left, he hasn't left. As of today, he hasn't left, right? The simple question is, if the league starts today, if we had gotten a Douglas Luiz, that means Partey still stays and we have a Douglas Luiz. There's nothing wrong in having that kind of depth.
Okay.
There's
so
nothing
you
wrong in
get-
having that kind of depth. And I made
So
I
tell
made a
us-
statement
tell us
earlier.
the truth.
Listen, I made a statement earlier and you refused to listen to it because you wanted
No,
to
no,
write your
tell us
rhetoric
the
and
truth.
narrative.
You
I
getting
simply said,
Douglas
hold
Luiz
on,
and you're
hear what I
keeping
said.
Partey.
I simply said this. I
No,
said,
are you keeping
I would-
Partey and
hey,
Douglas
listen
Luiz?
to what I
We
said.
wanna
I
know
said
that.
I
Just-
would be happy. And I'll repeat it again. When we started started this conversation, the first thing that I said was, I would be happy to have a Thomas Partey coming off and putting a Douglas Luiz on as a sub, which means I want to keep both of them. That's what I said. But you chose not to hear that. Listen, hold on. You chose not to listen to that. You know,
Rice,
listen, you know,
Douglas Luiz.
Rice is going to play at
Thomas
our 8.
Partey.
Rice is going to be 8. We're looking at three DMs now. If we have a Douglas Luiz and a Thomas Partey and a Jorginho, that
are we serious? You believe you're gonna? There's no
I'm
way.
not. It's not about what I believe or not. I said that's what I would like. right?
No,
So
but
the question is,
it's not
as
gonna
of
happen.
today, Hamza, as of today, though, Partey is still in Arsenal. He hasn't left.
No,
so
but
don't
I'm
do your if,
saying,
buts,
I
and
know.
maybes.
Okay, let me ask
Don't do
anyone
your
here.
if, buts, and
Guys,
maybes.
do you believe if they get Douglas Luiz, Thomas Partey is leaving?
I don't believe that because
I
we don't
believe
know until he
100%.
leaves. Yeah, you
Remember, I
can
said
believe
in
what
the show. I
Hamza.
think that if
Hamza, do
Douglas
you believe?
Luiz signs,
Hamza, do you believe that?
Partey's gone.
Do you believe
It's
that cows
like
can fly?
you can't
Do
get
you
too
believe
many
cows
players.
can fly? I believe cows can fly.
Players
So
will be
yeah,
unhappy.
I mean,
for
we
the
can
playing
always
time.
believe
I'm
what we
sorry.
want to believe. I
No,
believe
I'm
cows can
saying-
fly. I believe cows can fly. A cow moo can fly. I
No,
believe they
I'm
can fly.
saying.
So
Listen,
I mean,
one
why
second.
not?
Let me say something. Don't interrupt. I'm saying if you sign Douglas Luiz, Thomas Partey will be going. Fact. Remember, I said in the show, if you sign Douglas Luiz, Thomas Partey will be gone. I'm confident. I'm gonna put my neck on the line, Sam.
This is the weirdest.
Do you believe the same? Yes or no?
This
Do you
is.
believe
I
the
don't
same?
believe that. How should I believe it? Listen, I believe
Okay,
what the
we'll
facts
see.
say. What
No,
the
we'll
facts
see
say.
then. We'll
Listen,
wait
what the facts say
I'll
right
see.
now, as of today, what the facts say as of today, Thomas Partey is still a football player at Arsenal. He's still playing for Arsenal. Whatever links are
can't get
there,
too
when
many
he
players in
leaves,
the
he leaves. The facts also say that there's links to Douglas Luiz. Whether or not we get him, like I said, Hussam, that was the first thing I said. Whether or not we get him, it's a different ball game. But will I take him while I still have Partey and I have Jorginho? I said yes, I will.
Okay,
That
let me
gives
ask you a question.
depth.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
all I said.
Okay, so if Partey leaves, would he take Douglas as a replacement?
No, I still want another midfielder, but I will have him as a depth. I just said he's going to be part of the depth of that position. What part of that don't you understand?
Okay.
Why do you want to write the rhetoric that I want him
Okay.
to replace Thomas Partey? That's what you're trying to do. But you can't do
No,
that with me.
because
You're
I just
trying to
believe
make it sound you're trying to make it sound like I want Douglas Luiz as Partey's replacement because I think Douglas Luiz is on the same level with Partey. That's not what it is.
Option than Partey anyway.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I would rather have him as part of the depth there. I don't
No,
mind him.
Partey is never available, Dayo.
I agree, which is another thing. But I'm letting him know that I want depth.
Like,
I
of
want
course,
depth.
it would be better. Dayo, double pivot, Rice and Douglas Luiz, of course, is very good. Of course.
Which is why I said I want him there at depth. And if Partey is leaving, then get me
No,
somebody
not
else.
depth. I'm saying start. Forget depth.
No, I'm even saying. No, see, Osam, I'm even saying that at the end of the day, just the same way Partey was not available.
I agree with Hamza. That means Partey will leave. But what's wrong with Partey leaving?
It's a good. Why is Arsenal fans so bad?
Because he's
How is he not
leaving?
Well, hold on. And I'll say it again. Listen, Hamza. You can believe. Listen, you can believe that Partey will leave, right? If Partey leaves, hold on. If Partey leaves, that leaves room for another.
Are you against him leaving? That's the better question.
Yeah, I don't want him to leave. I would rather he stays, and then we get.
Well, he's always injured, Dayo. What's the point?
No. Yeah. See, and this is one of the things that we can argue the injury aspect as regards to this. The season before this last season, he was literally our only six, right? And Thomas Partey, we ran him into the ground. At a point, you could tell that he wasn't.
But availability is the best ability.
I know, but now that
what's the point?
But that's what I'm saying now, Hussam. Now that we have multiple people in the same role, we can reduce the amount of games that he
but my point is you're falling into Hamza's trap. His trap is actually good for your club. If I bring Douglas Luiz to Arsenal and they tell me sell Partey, okay, I'm selling him because he's never available. What's the point?
Like I said, Hussam, I don't mind Douglas Luiz coming in as depth. And if Partey leaves, like I said again, I would rather have another midfielder come in so that I still have more depth. Is all I'm saying. Regardless of how you want to look at it, regardless of whether Partey leaves. Look, if Partey leaves and we decide to spend even bigger in the midfield and then maybe get the Sesko as in up front and decide to spend, okay, let's go get somebody else in the midfield to replace Partey. And we still have Douglas Luiz, Partey, and Jorginho. Right? And if we're going to play double pivot, we can play right. So what I'm saying is, I would like Partey to stay. I understand the whole he's not available, but we saw him towards the end of the season when he came back.
Let me ask you a straightforward question. Keep Partey and bring Douglas Luiz in, or sell Partey and get Luiz and another midfielder in. Which would you choose?
I would do sell Partey, get another midfielder and Luiz.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I would do that because of his injury.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're falling into Hamza's trap. Partey is incredible, but he's never fit. That's the issue.
I hear you, but I'm also looking at the fact that if you're asking me, would I take a Douglas Luiz? And I said, yes, I would, as depth in my midfield over there so that I can spend more in other places. So if I then need to sell Partey and then get another midfielder there as well, I'll do that. But if I can't sell Partey, then I'll keep him.
I disagree on one thing, Sam, and I'll tell you. You can't have 4 midfielders. You can't keep all them happy. And Douglas Luiz doesn't leave Aston Villa to come and being rotated. I'm sorry. He doesn't leave.
Jorginho only has a 1-year contract extension.
Brazilians,
you know that, right?
Listen,
He doesn't leave
He's
Aston
right
Villa
about
as a
Luiz, by the way.
starter
Luiz is not
to
going to come to
spoil
Arsenal
his
to sit on
international
bench.
career
I'm
by
just
coming
spitting.
to
That
be
one is true.
rotated. He wants a guaranteed start. He starts, yeah. To me, to have a midfielder like Partey, Declan Rice, Douglas Luiz, and Jorginho, I think you can't. It will not happen. Fact. It will not happen. Remember, they'll have 3 midfielders. So if Douglas Luiz goes, someone will go, and I think that's Partey. They'll have 3. He's saying he's keeping 4, and there's
No.
another
I said
not gonna
I said
happen.
no. See,
not gonna
Hamza, stop the rhetoric again. Don't do that. If you're not going to listen to what I say to understand it, and you just want to respond by saying I said something I didn't say, I'll have to stop you there. I said again, Douglas Luiz coming in is a good thing for the depth of my midfield. I would like to keep Partey and have Jorginho. Those are my 3 DMs. Rice is moving to an 8, which is where I would like to see him play. You're asking my opinion. I'm not the coach. I'm not Arteta, but I'm telling you where I would put him. I would move Rice to an 8. So these are my 3 DMs. And I know that, okay, at any given time, I can even play Douglas Luiz and Partey as a double pivot and play Rice as an 8.
Bless.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that, I want to keep Partey at all costs. If Partey needs to leave, then I'll get another midfielder to fill that role, is what I'm saying. I can get a Zubimendi.
You must become a Liverpool fan, Jacob. Do the proper thing.
So that's all I'm saying.
Dayo,
That's what I'm saying.
It's not gonna happen. Let me see. I'm very interested whether that will happen. I'm very interested.
I'm just telling you that that's what I would like. I'm not saying it will.
Players being happy, making sure the morale is up. Too many players. Look, I'll give you an example. Alvarez is linked with going to. He started probably how many games? 27 games. Yeah. Alvarez wants more minutes. Players who are South American want to play.
Bring them to Chelsea.
They want to play.
I hear you.
Shut the hell up, Ziad. He ain't going to
it's so hard.
Ziad with the ad-libs.
This is the issue.
Ziad with the
You can't
ad-libs.
just have a big squad.
Well, he definitely goes to your shit club.
Ziad with the ad-libs.
Yeah, well, where's your ad-libs when you tell Olise?
Focus on Conference League, by the way.
There's a bigger chance of Alvarez coming to Liverpool or Man United because we are in an actual European competition.
Good for you.
Exactly.
You ain't going to win it, so it don't matter.
Exactly. See, if maybes, man.
I don't know why United are talking.
Hosam, he's miserable because he's got Maresca, by the way.
I'm miserable. What are you
You're just miserable. Stop deflecting.
I
got energy for this anymore.
He's miserable, isn't it? He's miserable.
I'm miserable, yeah, man. Wait for us to get Olise off you. Then we'll.
He wanted Tuchel. He wanted Flick, and he's got Macarena. That's who he's got now, isn't it? So, like I said,
I'll wait here until we get.
Yo, Macarena's crazy. I'll be honest.
Bro, it's
you'll be the one crying, man.
Listen, can I just see something before
who do y'all think is in a better position right now? Chelsea or United?
I've said Jacob a billion times. They've got no hope in life.
Listen, they've sacked about 4 managers already.
Possible,
yeah,
Jacob.
They've sacked about 4 managers. They give them 20-year contracts, death row contracts. And like you know, there's no vision with them.
What's the Olise and Sesko update so far? What's happening?
Olise and Sesko.
And ITK from Chelsea said that
ITK, in the nose. What are they gonna do?
What am I supposed to? I'm just telling you what the guy said. You believe him or not? It's up to you.
Like I said, Olise is not.
Yeah, he said Olise prefers the move to Chelsea. And an Arsenal ITK as well backed that up. So
I had Olise wants to stay in London.
Of course, London's heritage.
That's why he's a United fan, but he wants to stay close to home. That's what I had.
If we go in for Olise, it depends if we go in for him. If we go in for him,
you're not going in for him now. So okay, you're changing your tune now.
No,
you're getting him over us, so now you might not go into him.
No, we're getting him. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
We're getting it. I'm not going to flip flop in it, but
clip it.
You can clip it. I don't know how a Chelsea fan can be talking in it, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Come on, you lot are in a mess, You lot are actually in a mess. You're not deep in it. You lot are
in a mess, but we're still going to sign one of the best wingers in the league. No problem.
Yeah, and what's it going to lead to?
That starts for a lot of teams. No problem.
Oh, starts for a lot of teams.
Why is he one of the best wingers in the league? Is he better than...
He's not watched Olise like that. He's not watched Palace. Do you watch
go there? Are you sure you want to go there, Bo? I know where you want to go. Are you sure you want to go there? Be careful. Dayo lives in the US.
Mo's rethinking.
Mo was about to push the button. Mo was about to push the button.
Let me ask you a question.
What's the button? Olise or Saka? I'm taking
Yeah,
Olise.
that's the button.
That is-
Olise or Saka, guys? Who you guys
I'm
taking?
taking
at the
Olise.
end?
Hey,
Elise
hey.
better, yeah, 100%.
Hey,
Olise
chat, one
showing
word
it.
answer. Who you taking? Olise or Saka? Let me
Elise,
know.
Elise.
Elise or Saka, come on.
Jamalek Jamal.
Jamal.
Sam,
Yes.
let me ask you something. I'm gonna ask
No,
Ziad
no,
first
answer the
before-
question first, Hamza. Olise or Saka? You answer.
Olise.
Oh my days. Why? Why Olise?
Yeah, chukua keys. Yeah, chukua keys. We're talking Brazilian, sorry, Portuguese.
Yeah, Brazilian. Somali Batahai.
One second. Let me Sam. I wanted to ask you.
You think I don't speak Somali?
I
Don't
wanted to
disrespect
ask
me
you
like
one
that,
second.
So
Hamza.
Ziad, you think if Olise goes to Arsenal, he starts over Saka?
He's not going to Arsenal.
That's what I want to.
Ziad, okay.
زياد بصير تجاوب على السؤال
بصير؟ ما بصير.
بصير تبطل تصير مستفز يعني
Really?
مو wants to open up a can of
He's a
worms
politician, man.
He did
Yeah,
go
but
to
I'm-
Arsenal.
What's the
You don't
question يا أستاذ مو؟
أول السؤال فيه كلمة if
نعم يا مو
if
نعم يا حبيبي
he
يا
goes
صلي
to
خلاص انت الثاني
Olise goes
خلاص
to
ويس
Arsenal,
مان.
does he start over
fucking
Bukayo Saka?
Kiwi merchant.
I think Olise's got more to his game than Saka. Yes.
That's not the question.
Well, brother.
He's saying, does he start over Saka? It's not hard to understand.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
back
saying
Olise
I
over
need.
Saka.
Does he start? Yes or no?
Yeah, blood. I believe Olise is better than him, so he should be starting.
Let me just say this one second. I was gonna say this quickly. Yeah.
Bukayo Saka ou Martinelli Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka ou Rashford Saka. Saka ou Luiz Diaz Saka. Saka ou Grealish
Robert Pires, the
Saka
legend.
ou Son c'est compliqué là. C'est dur là. Parce que Son est vraiment bon. Je vais dire Saka. Saka ou Doku
This guy's waffling. You take Saka over something.
Doku.
Why didn't
That's
you
an
play
Arsenal
to the end,
legend, boy.
Hamza?
Huh?
Why didn't you
Bro,
play
he
to the
got his.
end?
He got his.
Be a
He
man,
got
play
his.
to
Like,
the end.
No. So we
Be a
don't play
man,
the
play
end.
till the end.
We
You know,
talk-
Hamza, be a man, play till the
Sam,
end, or
we'll
I'll
talk
play.
about this.
Be a man.
Hussam,
No, you
Hussam.
have to be a man of honor. Show the whole world
Hussam.
you're a man of honor, and you
No,
don't lie. Be a man and play till the end.
Leave
Right
him now. He's an
Be a man.
agenda specialist now. He thinks we've not seen
Hamza,
that
be a
video.
man and
He
play
said
till the
no.
end, or I will
Okay.
interrupt you and I will put it on the stream. Be a man.
No,
Because I don't
Hussam,
like the
man,
fact that
don't
you
do
ended it
Hussam.
early. Be a man.
Hussam.
Hamza,
I
can you
sent
just
you
do
a
a
video.
be a
I
man?
sent you a video on your
Doku,
WhatsApp.
Doku.
Hussam, please play that video for me. I sent you a video.
Okay, no
that
problem. Hamza, are you gonna
Yeah.
play it or no?
Sam, man, just leave it, please.
Very
come
hard.
on,
Leave it, leave it.
Hamza.
I've seen that video, but I
There
know
you
what
are.
that video is
Just
about.
leave it. Just leave it. This guy sent it to me earlier on. Let me
Robert
just show you.
Pires, Dayo, Robert Pires, your legend.
No, one
That's
You're
second,
an,
one
you're an
second. No,
agenda,
no, no.
you're an
One
agenda
second,
specialist,
Hamza.
and that's your problem.
One
You can't
second,
only
Hamza.
say
One second.
whatever you want to say. Yeah, you can say your
One second,
What
habibi,
price?
one second.
Oga,
One second, let me
115
finish.
charges.
You
It's
don't
second
get
for you,
respect
don't worry.
by your own legends. Your own legends don't even rate your star boy.
I hear you.
Doku's better than him. He said Doku. And he looked up.
No
Doku.
problem. Hamza
It
doesn't want to
hurts
be a
his
man
pride.
of honor. I'll play the clip right
And
now.
look at him
We'll
come off
play
camera.
the
he
whole
wants to
video. I've
cry.
seen the whole video. That's not what he said.
What
He
a
stopped it
fraud,
there
you
because he
fan.
No,
wanted.
but you know he
Saka
stopped it
this,
before
Saka
Salah
that.
prop. You know how he behaves.
Yeah,
Your
because
legends don't even rate
leave
you.
him.
Your legends don't even rate your players. Saka is so special. Saka's got this match here.
Say
why is Robert
whatever.
Pires the
Say
legend
what.
doesn't rate
Say
him?
whatever. Say whatever makes you
Why,
sleep
why,
well
why
at
does he
night.
not rate him? It
Hamza, say
hurts your
whatever makes
pride,
you
yeah.
sleep well at night.
It
I see
hurts
you're
you
working.
so
I
much,
see you're
yeah.
working night
I
shift
love
at the
you.
Waffle House today.
Wallah,
I
Robert
see
Pires,
you're
wallah.
working night shift at the Waffle
Wallahi,
House today.
listen,
It's
the
very,
Robert
very
Pires,
clear.
wallahi, look at the pain. Wallahi,
I
look at
see
what
you're
said Doku.
working night
You know,
shift at the Waffle
you
House
know
today.
Doku, yeah.
Look at the
I
pain.
see no difference between
Look
Doku
at
and
that
Adama
pain.
Traore.
Wallahi, he
Genuinely.
felt so much pain.
He's
Hey,
got. He's
Yeah,
got.
respect
talking
the
about
Dama.
talking about
Respect the
talking about Doku.
That's
Doku,
Doku,
maybe
man.
maybe
No conversation now, boy.
maybe Doku that runs 300
Saka,
kilometers per hour
Doku's
and
gone.
he runs out on
Let me
the
show the whole world why Hamza is not a man of honor.
Bukayo Saka ou Martinelli Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka ou Rashford Saka. Saka ou Luiz Diaz Saka. Saka ou Grealish Saka. Saka ou Son c'est compliqué là. Et là c'est dur là. Parce que Son est vraiment bon. Je vais dire Saka. Saka ou Doku Doku ou Trossard Doku ou Mohamed Salah Mohamed Salah ou Robert Pires Mohamed Salah.
Hamza is a fraud now.
There
He's going
you
to go
are.
and hide now. Look
Hamza,
at
be
him.
a man,
You should have
come back
asked
on
him
Yeah, be a
camera.
man
Be a
and come
man.
off screen.
Hazard.
Hamza, be a man, come back on camera. Be a man.
He won't come back. Hamza won't come back. Is it not
Hamza,
Hamza?
you have to be a man now because
Yeah,
you're
it's
getting
Hamza. It's
cooked.
Hamza.
It's Hamza now. You know he's
Why
shameless.
didn't you show the
You guys
Salah
will be
part?
serious now.
You know he's
Why
shameless.
didn't you show the Salah part?
Yeah,
Tell me,
you
huh?
should have asked him. You should have asked him Hazard
No,
or Salah.
Listen,
You know
Salah's a
Hamza-
top player, but you know something.
You know Hamza is shameless with his
Salah's
115
top
charges.
player.
The
Let's move on.
Undertaker is here to bury you. Your 115 charges.
Salah's
Maybe
a
you are
top
going to
player.
court. You are the one that is going to court tomorrow. I beg,
Salah's a top player, man.
Hossam,
Big up Salah.
that video I sent you of Hamza in court, just so that he can. That video, please make sure you play it. I beg you. I
Okay,
wanted.
let me ask Ziad. I was gonna ask Ziad.
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
That's how many times you cheated, and you're going to be
Listen.
on the stand. You're going to be on the stand
Okay,
tomorrow
nice
in
one,
court.
nice one. Listen, well done.
You are
well
going to
done,
be
Ziad.
on the stand tomorrow in court.
Listen.
You want to make noise.
Don't worry, we'll
Your
rescue this
club,
guy.
your
Listen,
club
guys.
is so shameless.
Monday,
You guys are
night-
so shameless.
special
You are
night when you go
suing.
to
You are
prayers
suing the league
tonight.
for putting up a
Listen,
rule
when
that
you-
is
when you-
meant to
when you go to
curtail
bed tonight,
things
yeah?
that will help every other team. But you are so
Look,
shameless because you want to use it as a reason to claim that the charges
Today,
that
you
they
make
brought
sure you
against you
pray
are
that we're
criminal.
taking Premier
You are
League. Premier League
criminal.
have been
That's what you
asked.
are. And they are going to
Premier League have
collect
been
all your
asked
trophies. You are
through
going
your
to Division
emails,
2. You're going
send
to
the
Division
text
2. You're going back
messages.
to where you belong,
They must
Hamza.
have been
You're
hiding
going
something.
back to where you belong, Hamza.
They must have
I'm
been
telling you,
hiding
you are so
something.
guilty. You are so guilty. Look at how you guys are like. You're all shaking. You're all
The
shaking.
Premier
Look at
League
you. Look
chief.
at your team.
There's
Full
something to it.
shaking.
I told
Full
you.
shaking.
You
Look
don't
at you.
surround Man
I
City.
told you the
I told you
Undertaker
that.
is here. The Undertaker is here to
No.
bury you.
I told
The
you.
Undertaker is here to
You
bury
read the
you.
news
You are
yesterday.
done. You are done in
Premier
this
League have
league.
been asked
You are
to
done in
provide
this
all
league.
the
You guys are
emails
criminals. You are
and the
done in this
WhatsApp
league.
messages
You
and
cannot
the
succeed in this league anymore.
whenever they
Manchester
ask you for that,
is
Sam,
a
if a
very
police knocks on your
useless
door
club.
and
Very,
says,
very useless
"Give me your
club.
emails,
City are fraud,
give me your
fools,
text messages,
frauds.
give me
Look
your
at them.
WhatsApp,"
You
what does
refuse
that
to
mean?
cooperate. You refuse
There's
to cooperate
something.
because
There's no
you are
smoke without
criminals.
fire.
Because
Premier
you are
League have been
criminals.
caught
That's
out now.
why.
I
That's
told
what you
you.
guys are.
We
You
take
guys
Premier
are
League down.
criminals.
We warned you,
You are-
lot.
you are
Don't mess around
criminals.
with City. You're
You are
messing around
criminals.
with
You
a
are
different
criminals.
animal. We're not
You are
jokes. We're not
criminals.
Everton
That's
anymore.
what you are.
We're not Everton. Do you remember, Sam? I hope you read that in the Times and everywhere. Premier League chiefs were asked to provide emails, text messages, and WhatsApp correspondence. Yeah,
That scared the crap out of me,
Ziad,
bro.
I was gonna ask you, Ziad. Let me ask you.
The Undertaker is here
I'll
to.
be
The
honest,
Undertaker is here. The Undertaker is there to destroy you, Hamza. They're going to bury your club.
Ziad,
They're
I was
going to
gonna
bury
ask
you
you.
guys.
You want Alvarez, yeah? You want Alvarez?
Oh my god.
Okay. If you want Olise,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask you the question. If you get Alvarez, Olise, Palmer, and Kuku, tell me your starting lineup. I want to know though, because you can't. Alvarez wants to start. Alvarez, and you want Sesko.
Alvarez up front.
Sesko.
No, I'd rather Alvarez.
So Sesko sits on the bench.
What the fuck? No one says Sesko as well, man. No Sesko and Alvarez. No.
So you want Alvarez?
Yeah, only one of them.
City's team has fallen
So you
apart,
want
Hamza, by the way.
Alvarez, and then who's
Actually,
in the
mad.
right wing?
Probably Olise.
Olise. Who's the other side?
Palmer on the 10 and then Nkunku on the left.
Hold on, that's 1 second. 1 second. So Alvarez, Olise,
Palmer,
Palmer,
Nkunku.
yeah, Nkunku in the middle.
On the
That
left.
means you have to.
What about Nicholas Jackson? What you خلاص you don't want him
Nkunku on the
anymore?
left, yeah.
Consider by himself.
Nkunku on the left. 4-2-3-1. Nkunku on the left.
Okay, so 4-2. So who Caicedo and who?
Enzo.
Ziad,
So
why you letting this man change the topic? Manchester
Enzo,
City is
man,
one of the
I'm
football
just
right
answering
now.
the questions. I
Don't
don't
answer
know.
his
about-
question. He's trying to
I'm
use you.
seeing a
He's
lot of
trying to
players
use
that
your
you're signing.
deflection. He's trying
I
to
want-
use
Yeah,
your
we've got a
deflection.
good team, Hamza, man. We've
Ziad,
got a
he's
good
trying
team.
to use your deflection. We're
I
not
want
going
to
to have
see-
that.
I
We're
don't
not
mind,
having
Chelsea
that.
don't mind. Oh,
We are not
Chelsea,
having it, Hamza.
they're happy
Hamza,
to
we are not
sell you
having it.
80, 90 million.
Hamza,
Give
your
us
court
40
case is
million.
coming up.
Your
What are you going to
brothers,
do about
please.
it?
I'll-
What
I'll-
are you
I'll
going to do
speak
about
to
your
Chelsea.
criminality? What are you going to do, you criminals? Your court case is coming up. What are you going to say? Because you guys you're not winning that case. And once you lose that case, it means that your 115 charges are going to stick.
Which case? You're talking about
Yeah,
November
the one-
case?
yeah,
or
yeah,
this
the one,
Monday
the
one?
one, the one that you guys decided that let's
The
just
fact
go
that
sue.
Hamza has to say which
Listen,
case
listen
tells
now,
you
that
all
Yeah,
you
that's
need
what I
to
need to
know.
know.
that means you have
We're
plenty
taking them to
cases.
court.
Because you're
Which
saying
case,
with
you
the
know, because
I'm
there's
taking
that
money.
means,
Spain,
that means you have a
Spain.
lot of
The
cases.
one I need to
But
defend myself.
oh no, if there's not this one, you're going to go to court and lose it because your argument is that sponsorships and and sponsorship should not be regulated. Should not be regulated. Why should it not be regulated? Why don't you want it regulated? You don't want it regulated because you want to do criminal things. It's because you want to do criminal things. And that is the truth.
Man said, which case?
That is
Which
the
case?
Which
Wow. So
Don't you have
Hamza,
enough-
your
Which
corrupted
case?
club's got.
There's multiple, you know.
The case,
Wow.
the case by Man City that's starting on Monday.
You see this?
They,
I'm measuring- I am
they're
measuring your
taking
previous times.
Premier League to court. Yeah,
Let's measure your previous time.
there's gonna be a lot of talk about whether
Yes,
is
your
it
previous time.
illegal? Is it illegal? It's true. Is it illegal not to be sponsored by a company that is in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, and you then have to regulate it? No, and according to the market, yeah, it's not illegal, and it's true. You can't have one law that's for the country and say it's not. And if City find it's not illegal that we are allowed to be sponsored according to market, according to fair market value, it doesn't matter if those companies are owned by Man City. Let's say, for example, Etihad is in Abu Dhabi, and they're not related at all. You have to prove that they're related to Man City. The second thing you have to prove is the fact that why should you tell me how much money I'm getting paid? If they're saying, yo, I want to sponsor you by 50 million, how can Premier League decide on the market saying, no, Everton had 25 million, so you have to be paid the same?
That's not what they're saying, though. That's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying. Hamza, stop being disingenuous. Hamza, stop being disingenuous. That's not what they're saying. Stop being disingenuous. No, stop being disingenuous. Stop lying to yourself. And this is the part that really pains me for you. The fact that you lie to yourself and you eventually start believing it. And you sit here on streams and make up all these concoctive stories just to make yourself happy because it suits the narrative of what you're trying to push. The truth is, what they're simply saying is this: your revenue, right, as a club went up from double-digit millions to triple-digit millions in 1 year.
It's not that, man.
Hold on, don't do that. Don't do that. Your financials are put out year after year, and we saw it. Nobody's blind, so don't come here and lie to me. Don't come and make me. You can't gaslight me. You can't gaslight me. Listen. Your revenue went up double digits, and the question
not about revenue, it's about sponsorship.
And the question is, majority of it came on sponsorship. So, what is the value of the sponsorship?
Let's get 500 chat. Let's get to 500 while we're live.
What is the value of what you're giving for that sponsorship? You guys have 115 fans. There were 30 people at your trophy, your trophy parade. 30 people. You have a total of 115 fans. Tell me where you are giving ad eyes to the
You're gonna
millions
have it,
of dollars that you are collecting.
Personal fans expect you like this?
No.
Tell me where you're getting the ad. How many eyes are you giving to these millions that you're collecting from a company that is probably majority shareholder owned by one of your owners? If not him, his brother or his cousin.
You're making hypotheticals now.
It's not hypotheticals. We know this thing, Hamza.
When you haven't won 20 years of no Premier League,
I don't care about this. We're talking about the case. We're talking about the case. Yes. If you want to talk about hallucination, the problem is you guys are criminals. You are criminals in and out. In and out, you are so. Even you know how afraid you are, Hamza. Do you know how afraid you are? Do you know how afraid you are right now? You know how your heart is beating.
You've gone through
trauma.
We're
looking at you. We all know. We see the fear, Hamza. We see the fear, Hamza. We see it. We know that eventually. We know that eventually. I know the funny thing. You know the funny thing, Hussam. You know the funny thing, Hussam. You know the funny thing.
You don't even get rated.
Hamza was the one that made the 115th fan for Man City. Man City had 114 fans. It's because he shifted. He shifted from Manchester United and joined them. And now you're here making all this noise. You're going to jail. Somebody is going to jail in Manchester City. Somebody has to go to jail. And it might be you on their behalf if you choose to, since you are their biggest fan.
Listen,
one of you is going to jail.
You know who's truly going to jail? I'll tell you who's truly going to jail. Ahmed is going to the ball jail as soon as Southgate becomes Man United manager. But on that note, let me just read the super chats before we get out of here. Big up to my guy Jack.
Bloody hell, Chelsea won the Champions League. Arsenal haven't won the Champions League. I'd have to go for, well, the history of the clubs and everything. At the moment, I'd have to go for Chelsea.
Very true.
Chelsea or Rangers?
No, very true. But Arsenal ain't going to jail. Man City going to jail.
Anyway, let's.
And when Chelsea's case is done, Chelsea's going to relegation.
Guys, can we end it peacefully? Can we end it peacefully?
Sam,
bro, our club helping us by doing literally nothing in the market. I swear, watch the first rejection we receive. Hamza 60-minute rant. You know what's funny? This is what's funny. Last season, Jude Bellingham rejected Liverpool and Man City to choose Real Madrid. Hamza just cooked Liverpool, and he said, "Fuck the fact that he rejected his own club. He's the biggest fraud in the universe." But that's why we love Hamza, because of his fraudulence. Don't even try it. I have receipts. Stop.
Listen, I never said
Big
I
up to
wanted
you,
Warner.
Jack. Big up to Terence, who says, big up panel. Shout out Jacob Jr. Good to see you, Yaqub. That's from an Arsenal fan as well, Jacob. You see, we always get love in the chat.
Hey, big up Terrence. What a G.
Big up
Good to
Terence.
see you.
It's trendy to dunk on Saka, yeah? Disgraceful. By the way,
Yeah.
I agree with you, Wesley. I think it's becoming a thing where everyone just disrespects Saka. For me,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
taking
fun.
Saka
You
over
should try
Olise all day, every day. There's only one right winger in the whole league better than Bukayo Saka. Mo
Such a
Salah.
liar.
That's it.
Such a liar.
He's
Who?
better
Brendan
than
Mo
Johnson.
Salah and who?
Oh.
And Doku, man. Doku.
Doku. Who invited Doku? Doku.
Hamza, I would not even
Doku.
take
Saka.
Doku over
Saka.
Martinelli. I wouldn't even take Doku over anyone. Oh, he's a
Limp
dribbler.
Bizkit.
Wow.
We can go bean for
Limp
bean.
Bizkit is not even rated by his own.
Hassan, don't lie. You know Palmer's
Ex-players.
better than Saka, bro. Don't lie,
The
man.
fact that you ex-players don't rate him.
115,
That's a red
115,
flag.
115.
The
We
fact that they're
measured
not
you.
rated by the ex.
What do you mean they're not
imagine,
rated?
imagine
What do
Gerrard.
you what do you mean they're
Imagine
not rated?
Gerrard.
What do you mean they're not
Imagine
rated?
Gerrard said.
Against
Yeah,
all
do you
the
want my
players,
honest
because
opinion or are you going to cry
that's
direct?
his opinion. That's his opinion. That's his
Imagine
opinion.
Gerrard said.
That's his
Trippier
opinion.
is better than Trent.
Hamza,
There's a
that's his
difference.
opinion.
There's a
That's a
difference,
joke.
yeah, between someone doing it for 1 year
Everybody has
and someone who has a body of work.
everybody has the right to their
Doesn't
opinion.
matter. He's your
Hamza,
And
everybody
Cole
has the
Palmer
right
has
to their
only done it
opinion.
for 1 year.
fraud.
Everybody has the
You're
right to their
fraud.
opinion. You are
You're
going
a-
to jail too. This
When
week
you
you are
don't
going
win
to
the
jail.
league titles and
I
you
keep
pick up
thinking I
loser
have like
medals
another
as
tab
a
open where
22-year-old,
streams
yeah,
playing
and you've
audio,
been there for
but it's
6
just
years,
them two.
no one's gonna accept you.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
sorry.
This week you're going to jail.
I've checked a
Hamza.
few
This week
times.
you're
I'm like,
going
oh,
to
did
jail.
that thing on Twitter start playing? And I'm hearing it. No, it's just,
Hamza, baby
it's just
Doku.
Hamza and Dayo.
Baby
going at-
Doku is
oh.
baby
Doku
Doku
is
is going
better.
to jail. Baby Doku is going to jail.
Doku's
ego
gonna be
hurt,
like,
yeah?
I'm locked
Doku is
up.
going
You won't
to
let
This
me
season,
out.
this season, Doku's better
relegation.
than
You won't let
Palmer already.
me out.
Relegation.
Locked up.
Palmer and Doku. There's used to be Foden.
I can't
Palmer's
wait.
clear
I
now.
can't wait.
Doku's clear
I
now.
can't wait.
Now who's
30
next?
point-
Gordon.
30,
Until
40
the Gordon
point
versus
deduction,
Saka.
penalty
Well, what
for
we do
Ahmed.
know is they're all clear of
Your
Bellingham, so it doesn't
trophies,
matter, bro.
you're
They're all clear of
criminals.
Bellingham.
There's no
criminals and you're going
comparison
down
with
for it.
Palmer.
You are
And he
criminals
should
and
be
you're
dropped
going
for
down
Why
for
are
it.
you two speaking over each other and think that's funny? I don't get it. It's
Criminals and
like,
you're
I can't understand. One of you only talk and the other one responds.
When you
please.
come second in the league, you don't have anything that you can brag about except
Hamza, you're
trophy.
going to jail. You're
Simple
going
as
to
that.
jail. City
What are you
is
gonna
going
brag
down.
about?
Mo, you're going to
City is down.
jail. Mo, you're going to jail.
City is
I'm not
going
going
down.
to jail,
See,
bro. Why would I go to jail?
I'm measuring your 115 charges. Look at it here. You see the
I'm
Yeah,
table?
what do you measure your
locked up.
trophy?
You
Show me
I've
your
got
won't
it
let
trophy.
me
here.
out.
I've
Show
got
me your
it here.
trophy.
You won't
Look at
let
it.
me
That's
out.
only.
I'm
Is
locked
that your
I
up.
have
trophy?
You
I have
won't
the
let
third most
me
trophies in England. I have the
out.
third most
Look
in
at the
England.
trophy.
After
My
Liverpool
guy,
up there, which is
no,
Hussam,
come
Gonna
second in
find
Ahmed,
the
who's
league.
Manchester United.
I measure
I
man.
can give them their respect because they have more than me.
Sam, show me
You
your
don't have as
Champions
much
League,
as
Sam.
me. You don't have
Show
as
me your
much as
Champions
me.
League.
You don't have as much as me. I have more trophies than you in total. You can talk about your Champions League. I get you. I'll give you your respect. But I have more than you. If you look at the history of the football in England today, when they say the top 3 teams with the most trophies,
Freedom ain't
normally
getting
they
no
list
closer.
Manchester
No matter
United and
how far
Arsenal.
I
They are not on the list yet.
go.
When you get to that place,
Yeah.
come and talk to me. My cabinet is
And
not
the
there.
theory
You
ain't
might
getting
have the
no
Champions League, I agree.
closer.
But that's all
No
you
matter
have.
how
I
hard
still
I
have more than you.
go.
By the way,
locked up.
For registration.
115.
My car is
115.
stolen.
Swings it in. Ben Davies, you're a fucking criminal. I hate you, Ben Davies. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my God, you are a criminal. You are an absolute criminal. You need to be thrown in jail tonight. I need your send him back to Wales. Send him to Wales now. I hate that clip, bro. I hate
Big up
Man,
Jacob.
what's
man,
up with the
honestly.
chat? Send Hamza to
Oh,
Wales.
yeah.
Big up Martin, who says if Olise goes anywhere but Chelsea, watch Chelsea fans flip on him so fast. This is so
Yeah.
true.
Well, let me
If
tell you something,
Olise-
Martin. Let me tell you
If
something,
Olise
Martin.
chooses anyone else, suddenly he'll be crap.
Let me tell you
subhanAllah.
something, Martin. There's
Just typical
it's a
Chelsea
very good
energy.
thing that he will not go anywhere else apart from
Yeah,
Chelsea.
didn't you
That's
just
a good
message
thing.
me يلا؟ طب اقرأ
No, I want to
الثنتين
ask you
عشان
to
نخلص.
respect the super chat. Respect the super chat, please.
Yeah, I respected it by answering it. Can we move on? Petition to keep Dayo on Ahwa. 2 Arsenal reps. Who says no?
Bro, don't show
Dayo
me no
cooking that
Boston
front
Celtics
very
shit,
good.
bro. I ain't having it. Don't show me no Boston
Yo.
Celtic bullshit.
Devin Booker. Devin Booker.
Devin
Hamza,
Booker's
you
in
know Jacob is
Cancun,
from Dallas,
Ziad.
right?
Huh?
You know
Dallas
Jacob
is
is
from
from
Madrid.
Dallas, right?
I've heard Dallas is Real Madrid. Is he? Oh,
Is that a Devin Booker shirt?
And by the way, I saw you tweet
No, this is
something,
Devin
just so
Booker's
you know.
father.
I'm Boston.
Man, he
Who did
legally literally has to
Maverick
ask if he could stay out past 10 p.m.
Jacob, you live in Dallas?
Everyone said
I grew up in Dallas. Yeah, I live in El Paso now, but
El Paso.
I'm
Okay,
from Dallas.
I used to live in Dallas before I moved to Austin.
What area?
Garland, and then I moved to McKinney.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm from Arlington, right in between Dallas and Fort Worth. Lived in Denton with my wife. That's a little bit north.
Yeah.
Worked in Frisco a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out the Cowboys. Shout out FC Dallas.
Yes,
You
sir.
can get a- you can
How
get a
about
room.
them Cowboys? Big up
How
to you,
about them
Red Line
Cowboys?
Taranga.
Hey, Mo,
You know,
hey,
You know what? If Arsenal ever beat City, I'll make sure I bring Dayo on so we can press him. Everyone cheats. Arsenal did too, if you know the history. Oh my God, here we go. Bank of England, 1921. Just please, Papa Beard. We get that you're a Chelsea fan and you just have to just go kiss
Big up Papa
City
Beard.
ass the whole time. I understand that's part of your mantra now, Blue Brothers and shit. But just let it go, brother. Just let it go.
Big
They,
pub,
they
man.
cheated in,
Champions League.
they cheated in 1931 by the Bank of England. No one gives a shit. Anyway,
They do. We
big up
do
to all
care
you guys.
because the foundation
This
is
has been
built on
episode-
cheating. The foundation is built on cheating. The whole foundation of their football club is full of cockroaches.
Big up,
That's
Hamza.
eating timber.
You wanna
So you
end,
just
Hamza?
crumble.
Can we end this
Crumble.
thing
What are we doing
peacefully?
here?
No problem. Can you tell Igal on A-listers tomorrow that they cheated? Big up to Hussein, Faisal, Tiang Yang, Jamal. Big up to Mariam as well. Selection, Bashar, a user, Red Line of Teranga, Papa Beard, Martin for the super chats. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. United Spurs of America in the chat. Banter on the pitch in the chat. Footy Judge Mo and MHF. Hamza Talks Ball. AA United TV. Ziad Zone. Go subscribe to every single one of these guys. And Saad's Football Corner. You know, Jacob's son is also in the description. Can't just subscribe to Jacob. You have to subscribe to Jacob's son too. So make sure you
It's
guys
a
go
family
subscribe.
thing out here.
Facts, it's a family thing. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Saad's Football Corner as
And
well.
make sure. Sam, today, what's the date today?
Monday.
No date.
10th.
The 10th.
June 9th.
First year
June 10th.
anniversary. We won the Champions League, guys.
Oh my God! Love you all. Like, share, comment.
Mo's
You
gonna
guys,
get-
you guys
Look at
more
that.
on.
Look at
Mo's
Dayo.
quiet.
You guys
Dayo.
more on A-listers,
Dayo.
inshallah.
You're hurt, fraud. You're hurt. Look.